Remember Thug Night. Yeah. Remember Thug Night. Slide through. Better brace yourself. Slide through. Better brace yourself. Remember Thug Night. Yeah, you know the name. Pressure hit the block. Now it ain't the same when Moody stepped in. Now it's getting deep. Whole hood wide awake. Ain't nobody sleep. Blue jacket gleaming on the street like glow. Bass hit hard. Yeah, you already know. Talk was loud yesterday. Now it's quiet today. Whole block watching, see how it play. Remember Thug Night. Yeah, he bring that heat. Bass knock heavy. Feel it in the street. Blue jacket on, moving through the night. Game locked down, everything inside. Remember Thug Night. Don't forget the name. Every move precise, never playing games. Talk box led while the baseline bleed. Pressure keep rising, yeah, we plant that seed. No turning back, nah, no second guess. Every move sharp, yeah, we aim for best. Talk box crying, melody cut clean. 808 slamming like a movie scene. You was live before, now the beat talk back. Heavy bass rolling, yeah, we stay on track. Step by step, every move got weight. When the lights come on, better stand up straight. DJ cut, let the talk box glide. Every corner feel it when he slide. No fear, no stall, staying 10 toes. When the lights hit bright, everybody knows. Remember Thug Night. Name ring loud. Remember Thug Night. Name ring loud. Remember Thug Night. Remember Thug Night. Name ring loud. Remember Thug Night. Name ring loud. Blue jacket moving, stand out the crowd. Heavy bass knock, talk box lead. Pressure keep building till we all succeed. Remember Thug Night. Yeah, it's locked in tight. Every move clean, every step precise. When the beat fade out, still hear that sound. Bass knock slow as it fades to the ground. Remember Thug Night. Yeah. Remember Thug Night. Slide through. Better brace yourself. Slide through. Better brace yourself. Remember Thug Night. Yeah, you know the name. Pressure hit the block. Now it ain't the same when Moody stepped in. Now it's getting deep. Whole hood wide awake. Ain't nobody sleep. Blue jacket gleaming on the street like glow. Bass hit hard. Yeah, you already know. Talk was loud yesterday. Now it's quiet today. Whole block watching, see how it play. Remember Thug Night. Yeah, he bring that heat. Bass knock heavy. Feel it in the street. Blue jacket on, moving through the night. Game locked down, everything inside. Remember Thug Night. Don't forget the name. Every move precise, never playing games. Talk box led while the baseline bleed. Pressure keep rising, yeah, we plant that seed. No turning back, nah, no second guess. Every move sharp, yeah, we aim for best. Talk box crying, melody cut clean. 808 slamming like a movie scene. You was live before, now the beat talk back. Heavy bass rolling, yeah, we stay on track. Step by step, every move got weight. When the lights come on, better stand up straight. DJ cut, let the talk box glide. Every corner feel it when he slide. No fear, no stall, staying 10 toes. When the lights hit bright, everybody knows. Remember Thug Night. Name ring loud. Remember Thug Night. Name ring loud. Remember Thug Night. Remember Thug Night. Name ring loud. Remember Thug Night. Name ring loud. Blue jacket moving, stand out the crowd. Heavy bass knock, talk box lead. Pressure keep building till we all succeed. Remember Thug Night. Yeah, it's locked in tight. Every move clean, every step precise. When the beat fade out, still hear that sound. Bass knock slow as it fades to the
what is in your life's blueprint.
What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody on each and every platform? Listen, I told you so. Okay, I told you so when it comes to Perez Hilton. I'm even telling you guys things about Perez Hilton that the mainstream media is not reporting on. We're going to get to that shortly, but let me just give everybody a warm welcome from TikTok, from X, from wherever you are. Thank you so much for tuning in. You could be watching anybody on these platforms, or you can go watch another application, and you've decided to watch me. So I'm always going to be socially responsible and really try to give y'all like really good energy, because I know so many people come to the internet for escapism. So I'm going to give you good energy all the freaking time, okay? All the time. What's up? Let me go ahead and start off with this Perez Hilton case, okay? I specifically told you guys that I know people who work in law enforcement in Miami and in hospitals, and that there's chatter about Perez Hilton in Miami that has not been publicized. And some of the people that know this chatter is not saying anything because it's so gruesome. We all seen the video. So gruesome. Anybody that I've talked to about that is so traumatizing. It's like bringing up race or the opposite political viewpoint to somebody who just don't want to hear it. That's how traumatizing and disturbing it is. It just totally changes the flow of a conversation. But, I mean, there's no but. I don't think it's a coincidence that TikTok would go back to TMZ and say, we didn't let it stay up for 30 minutes. We only let it stay up for 15 minutes. And the second you do something that could be considered anti-Semitic or against white conservatives, people are mass reporting you and your account is taken just for going back and forth. I literally seen Ms. Netta and Charles cussing, Ms. Netta and Tia Kim cussing each other out, and both of them lost their accounts and they got suspended just for cussing, let alone mutilation, which is what Perez Hilton did. So I think it's very problematic. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but every time something in correlation to blackness that supposed to be great, there's always a dual opposite that kind of minimizes it. For instance, Charlie Kirk and George Floyd birthday is on the same day, literally. And so Barack Obama's birthday, and then here's Perez Hilton mutilating himself. Something to distract, something to actually put money behind, put an agenda behind, mental health crisis, Perez Hilton Foundation. And every time we think about Barack Obama's day, we'll be thinking about the day that Perez Hilton mutilated himself. So I'm the person who reported that Perez Hilton's kids were in the home. As a matter of fact, if you guys seen the video, and I'm glad that it's being taken down, so I'm not even searching for it. So I'm at peace, feeling like it's gone. We heard him and we seen him look out the window, mention his kids, and talk about the police. Well, according to information, belief, and because some white content creator finally came out and said exactly what I said, he didn't get bashed. When we see Perez Hilton looking out of the window talking about the kids, the police, and all that stuff, his mother, his kids, his sister, they was in the house with him. They let him self-isolate and do those things to him. They allegedly witnessed the start of it. Okay, when I say the start of it, I don't know if they witnessed, the blood or whatever. I just know, like, if you really care about your people, you won't let them go out of your sight, or you would call them people on them before they get to that point. And so some people are speculating that his mother and his family, his mother and his sister, who are adults and who've known him his whole life, could have did more to intervene. But instead, they packed up and they left, and then they came back after it became a viral issue. And, me personally, just in my family dynamic, like, we don't play that shit. No matter what you say, how you think about somebody, the relationships are strong enough to where in the black community, we don't encourage, and we will not stand by to see one of us take our own lives. Now, I know some egregious shit going on throughout all communities and stuff, but that's not something that's heard of in our community. So it definitely shocked us. But to find out that I was right. His mom and his kids were at the house. And so to the people who still have questions or think that I'm lying and putting up clickbait titles, we're going to play right here that this white content creator suddenly is, putting this information out, going viral, saying that Perez Hilton's kids were at the house. Same thing.
A shocking new update. It appears that Perez Hilton's kids and his niece were home and present during his apparent psychotic break while he was live streaming on TikTok. So in a new statement released by his family on PerezHilton.com, they have updated us. We do know that Perez has been hospitalized. He's currently under medical care. He's being evaluated. We don't have too many details on his condition other than he is speaking, and so the family does feel hopeful, but they don't have too many new details as he's under evaluation. But they have revealed that Perez's kids and his niece and his sister were all home at the time he began having this, what appeared to be.
And I said that. It was so many people in the chat. So many, oh, he's lying. Get him out of here. It's like, I'm always right. Why do you got to demonize me? Like, even when I covered the Carmelo Anthony trial, I was telling you guys things that were happening inside the courtroom. I told you guys that Hunter was ducking a subpoena, that Carmelo was prepared to testify. They said I lied and had to wait a whole 6 weeks later for the attorney, Mike Howard, to put it in papers. I don't report fake news. Just because people trust me with information, they're going to give it to me, right? People give Tasha K information. Nobody questions if she's telling the truth or not. We have different brands. When people want the truth about things and people want the truth to get out there, I have sources that contact me and put me on. And y'all out here making me look like a liar because mainstream media is not reporting the full truth. 1 minute TMZ is saying that the parents wasn't there. Then the next minute News Weekly is reporting 2 hours later after TMZ said the parents wasn't here, that they wasn't unsure. And then now this white adjacent Spanish, whatever he is, content creators coming out saying the same thing that I'm saying, and it's the headlines. It's because it's always been the truth. It's always been the truth from the very second that it happened. And now Perez Hilton's family is somehow controlling the narrative directly from his website. I don't want to say that his family is involved, but obviously if his family was at the house and it's proven that his kids and his niece, they didn't do anything to stop it. But now they're able to use his name on his blog and get massive amount of traction, clicks and views to that particular post. And finally, Perez Hilton brand is authorizing and in full control of a storyline that is about the owner of that brand. So to me, I just feel like because they didn't stop it, and that they can continue to post and make money from the website, is he really good to be here? Or is he a liability to his family? I definitely feel like this is a move to put Perez Hilton in a conservatorship and control his brand, his likeness, continue to make money, but at the same time, like putting Perez in a conservatorship or putting him in a institution where he's locked down will not stop his family from living a life that they want to live. Mind you, and this is more information that I'm getting out of Miami, Perez did not want to return to Miami. He grew up in Miami. Now he's back around the very same family members, the very same people that he considered dangerous and picked at him and bullied him. He's out trying to be a socialite, trying to get free things and acting like he really made it and can't really keep up with the Miami lifestyle. But the family's happy there because they're around family and they got the resources, got the kids. I just really feel like for his family, specifically his mother, his sister, and any adult around him to not really actually intervene physically or even call the police and wait for people online to call the police instead of you actually calling the police on. I just totally feel like that is a cop-out and you cannot trust people like that. So essentially, I'm basically saying that this could be a situation to where since Perez Hilton's family is in charge of the business, in bed with his business, and Kate make probably more money with him out of the way than here, it just totally feels like Perez Hilton is being done worse than Whitney Williams to the likeness to where, and according to my source, and I'm finna say this here, and nobody else is saying this right now, it is alleged that Perez Hilton is no longer here. Okay, this man had over 100 lacerations on his body, face all blooded up and everything. He looked like Carrie, And it's alleged that he's no longer here, but they haven't released that information simply because it is shocking, and people and you can't shock people too much at the same time. People you want to be distracted away from the video. So if you release that he's gone, it's going to drive more traffic towards the video and towards that tragedy. His kids, his family need privacy, peace. It is alleged that they're just acting like Perez Hilton is in the hospital getting medical treatment and on his way to recovery. And later on, a couple of days later, he's no longer here. But the whole time, he ain't here. And I don't know if they want to clone him or not, according to the conspiracy theories. But what I'm being told, and what I was told when I made the video and told you guys that his family was in the house, I'm being told that this man did not make it. Allegedly.
A psychotic break, and the second they noticed that he was harming himself, his sister got his kids and got his niece out of the house, and I guess that's when the TikTok ensued, which is also crazy, noting that he was live for over 30 minutes. Now, TikTok did issue a statement, and they said that the live only lasted 15 minutes.
Only
My
15
understanding
minutes. Wow.
is he was doing multiple lives. He would start and stop and then start again, and the total time frame was about 34 minutes of when he was doing these live streams, which also may have been why the live stream itself wasn't immediately taken down. I mean, the one that was 15 minutes, that one should not have been up for 15 minutes, but it does appear that he was starting and stopping. And so that may be why it was able to last as long as it did. But in TikTok, they said that it was an internal error, a moderator error, but they didn't give any additional details beyond that. But I mean, it's shocking that the sister knew that this was going on, and it took, I mean, I'm assuming it took authorities about half an hour to get to Perez, and all of this was being live streamed on the internet for everybody to watch and consume. Such a dark and unsettling experience. But also shocking that the family is asking for privacy, yet posted this statement giving these additional details.
They're giving additional details because they're making money off of it. That's number one. And number two, they're not giving you the concrete fact. And the concrete fact is, allegedly, this man is not here. This man been gone. They just want everybody to believe it. He's on a 72-hour hold, or, oh, he's in the hospital for however long they need to carry the story. It can be days, it can be weeks, it can be months. And he's missing, like Wendy Williams. And next thing you know, his mother, who has a disdain relationship with him, don't really care. And if she can figure out how to make more money and keep her lifestyle going, his sister, the one in charge of the blog, she probably now want to become like Erica Kirk once they got rid of Charlie Kirk. You got to follow the money and who's in control and who benefits the most. And it's not necessarily the management company directly, but the management company that represent Perez Hilton, they can indefinitely make money and dividends off of speaking engagement, books about mental health and so forth. Perez Hilton is a brand, and right now people are trying to figure out how to make money off of it. It's as simple as bloggers are going to talk about this because they're getting clicks and views and so many millions of people are watching. They're going to get AdSense revenue, new subscribers, and new everything if they're benefiting off of talking about this story. What makes you think Perez Hilton's company, his sister, his mother, his family's not going to benefit off of it as well? And Perez Hilton come back all mutilated and disgusting. Every time someone look at him or want to do business with him or even listen to him gossip about somebody else, we're gonna be like, what gives you? Look what the fuck you did. So right now, I personally feel like it is beneficial to those in charge of his assets and or any probate estate for them to slowly but surely control the narrative and drip feed information, because allegedly Perez Hilton is no longer here and they're gonna, just make money off of it. People get filthy rich. This happened in front of the entire nation. Oh, we got to take care of his kids, and his mother's making more money than he would have made if he was out here just blogging. And it's call it the fucking Pooh Shiesty effect. Follow the money. Perez Hilton's gonna live on forever if he's allegedly gone from this particular situation, but he's not gonna be here because a lot of people close to him allegedly looked at him like a liability. Just look at the relationship he's had with his mother. grown ass 45-year-old man got your mama sitting down talking about childhood trauma of when you was gay and how she didn't accept you. So yeah, that's why she got up out of there and got in the car and left, because she never really accepted him at all. And I feel like she's part of the reason why he did what he did. But at the end of the day, I tell people, especially in the LGBT community, when you get grown, make sure you get around people that love you, communities, all this other shit, so you don't have to depend on mother, that type of affection and love. Build your own lifestyle. I mean, that's the epitome of being a man, first and foremost, regardless of your sexuality. But yeah,
I don't know. It's been a strange couple of days. My thoughts and prayers are with his family, specifically with his kids, primarily with his kids. I hope he gets the help that he desperately needs. But I will keep you posted. Be sure to tune into the No Filter with Zach Peter podcast. I will try my best.
Yeah, you clout chasing, clicks and views. You don't care about him, nigga. You literally took everything that I said and republished that like it was your information. And you did the research, and now everybody want to listen to you because you white adjacent. So, I had to go over to Lipstick Alley, okay? Perez Hilton's children were inside his home just minutes before distressing TikTok live stream immediately fled with family. Like, nobody ain't posted me. They waited until this white man posted it and believed it because he's white. He's not mainstream media. What? He just got a podcast, and his sound different. He doesn't speak with Ebonics. Why y'all didn't believe me? I'm starting to see what a lot of these TikTok creators have to say about these white people stealing their content or being able to say and do the same thing that they do and be praised for it while you get no recognition. And I've always had an issue with that, honestly, because I've been like Nostradamus when it comes to a lot of shit. But to have a white person to steal from me, I take that 10 times harder. So even Lipstick Alley, the nigga website, is confirming this information, saying that the kids was in the house and how the kids need privacy and all this other stuff. Nigga, Perez Hilton is not here, okay? Right here, he looked like Kelly Clarkson. Yeah, he kind of looked like Kelly Clarkson right there. I guess we was friends with Gaga, okay? And now, it took him to go through such a tragedy. I'm pretty sure Lady Gaga, Perez Hilton, Paris Hilton, and other people that he's personally offended before are gonna come out and do their own clout chasing. Okay, ain't nobody talking about Paris Hilton. She can go live and Perez Hilton, I'm selling, and they saying everybody talking about her, and she feel a little bit better about herself with that big alien head ass child that she got. Anybody, clout chasers, they just coming around just tagging along. But yeah, the conspiracy theories are gonna have a field day with this. I'm not one of them. I'm just telling you that I was the first person online before TMZ, before any mainstream media, and before some TikToker stole my content and decided to tell y'all that Perez Hilton's kids were inside the home, so was his mother. They got out of Dodge because they looked at him like a liability. Upon information and belief, Perez Hilton is no longer here. They're gonna slowly but surely drip feed that information out and probably make millions and millions of dollars off of mental health awareness, since that's a popular niche these days, in the name of Perez Hilton, while his kids can be taken care of, his mother, his family. And again, Perez Hilton is gay, and his mother looked at him like a liability, even as a grown, damn near pushing 50-year-old man. Okay? Love yourself and be yourself. A motherfucker don't like you, rather it's your mama, rather it's your family. It ain't nothing to cut a bitch off. That ass. And that's more word and more power to the LGBT people. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know what y'all think about this Perez Hilton situation, okay? Is your boy right or is he wrong? I'm telling you, the man is not here. The man is not here. And I'm gonna republish this in the next 90 days when y'all figure the same shit out. That's always my truth. I'm always breaking news and people discrediting me. Then they run up out there and get 10 billion clicks and views off of the shit that I done said, and I be sitting here mad at them motherfuckers. Anyways, shout out to Aquarius. If you go back and look at Mr. Perez when he was younger, he looked like he was a preppy boy, 20-30s, and once he got up in age, he got skinnier in the face and looked different, like Ariana Sherno Uggs. Of course he's doing all of that, but you mixing these with alcohol and shit like that. Hopefully he had at least one person out in Miami that he could trust and left a will or trust with them. I mean, he took care of his whole family. Like, there's no secret relationship. They even try to tie Perez Hilton mutilating himself to like some cryptocurrency scheme by a Nigerian when that was actually involving athletes and he ended up dead, not alive. They put that nigga in the bayou. What's crazy is TikTok be quick to take down a video when someone says the wrong thing, but left up that video Perez for almost an hour. LL goes to show what they want you to see. Exactly. Perez, isn't he Cuban? Life got to be too much for him. He's Cuban. So I'm saying he's Cuban. He's experienced fame, popularity. He's in Vegas where he's this hot shot, and now he got to go back to La Havana, and where he's reminded every street corner, every bodega that he got bullied at. He got to see the face of family members that talked down upon him and said he was nothing. Depressed. Depressed. That's just what it is. And nobody don't care who you are. You're in Miami. You can't keep up. What the fuck you talking about? The city girls and these little young ass people is running shit. Like, Perez should have, been trying to collaborate with the streamers and shit. I don't know. But anyways, shit. I'm like Casa Not. Nigga, you too old to be gossiping. Bitch, I hope and pray that I don't end up like Wendy Williams or Perez Hilton, because I done talked the wrong shit about somebody. They said his name was Mario something, not Perez Hilton. That is just a stage name. Yeah, I know that. But we don't believe in doxing and stuff. Even though that information is out there, you guys can find that. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Perez Hilton, rest in peace. Moving on real quick. Shamar McCoy, the wig bandit. Okay, Mr. Bent Up Body got picked on his whole life and found some confidence to come out here and create a dance the way his body is moving side to side, and not everybody doing it. Even the company that made big red boots want people to fit their body into a bent up fashion art piece in the name of Shamar McCoy. Haven't you noticed all of our insecurities, trials, tribulations, and struggles? White folks always find some way to come in and claim it and put a price tag on it and sell it back to us. Shit, we only got $2.1 trillion in spending, buying power. But anyways, Shamar McCoy, he done went to jail. When they told me he was arrested, I felt like he was, when they told me that Shamar and Sydney Starr got arrested at the same time, one on for, touching minors, I thought Shamar got arrested for passing house in Virginia. So I remember Alva went live crying, saying, Shamar climbed up on top of him and did all of that other stuff and bent up like a spider, and he done came up with a house in Virginia positive test. And, they was together. I guess they was like Bonnie and Clyde in the house, getting high and doing whatever they want to do, stinging up the place. And niggas told them to come outside because he mad because he couldn't be a third wheel.
Come outside.
You pulled up on my shit.
You pulled up at his house. Kay been driving around. Where she at? Sasha, where y'all at? Tell them just come outside. We just want the fair one. Come outside. He okay today. He didn't feel good.
Work me like you did.
Come on, Evo. Y'all not coming outside. Come outside.
Oh, so the boy said, work me like you did me last night. So is that why?
Take that jacket off.
Is that why they going to jail? Okay, I can't play this on YouTube. Hold on. Let me see about the boy did a high kick. Did a high kick. All he doing is kicking. He ain't even swinging. They out there fighting like this is over who dope they done smoked up and who gonna buy the next round is what the fuck it is. Just straight jailhouse prison mentality. Them niggas out there fighting like it's a.
You pulled up at his house. Kay been driving around. Where she at?
Oh, okay. So they pulling up on each other's house.
Sasha, where y'all at? Tell them just come outside. We just want the fair one. Come outside. He okay today. He didn't feel good.
Work me like you did.
Come on, Evo.
Work me like you did last day. Sound like an old drunk ass crackhead bitch that was out there in the parking lot of the Mexicans that'll let you go in the casino to lose their money. So, you know, people are just getting arrested left and motherfucking right. Y'all know Duke Dennis. Duke Dennis, he is an IRL streamer that's very popular, come from AMP with Kai Cenat. He was actually arrested. Popular influencer Duke Dennis was arrested for unalivement tonight after leaving a gas station and was confronted by someone from his old town in Greenville, South Carolina. Sources say he let out all 5 shots, unaliving the individual, and turned himself in. Prayed for Duke. So this is why you can't go back to your hometown when you done made it. Like, I'm surprised them niggas ain't off Chrisean and blame it and say that they was doing it for Junior. At least the internet will be like, hooray, and put some money on their book like they Carmelo Anthony. Denai, you were right about the kids being there and they fled when that started. Yes, exactly. Thank you. Can y'all pay me for my Let me go ahead and put my cash up. Yeah, I need my cash app is on the screen. And then it right there. Yeah. Don't tell me I'm right. I need to wipe my tears from all that harassment that them racist white people came over here and did to me. $1 a do. $1 or $2 would do. But anyways, Duke Dennis, the popular IRL streamer, probably some childhood rival that he had. Y'all know when one make it out and the other one felt like that they better. They done slept with the same chicks and the same chick that they passing around in these last towns with houses in Virginia floating around like Greenville, South Carolina. This nigga mad because Duke Dennis is getting all of it. Okay, even Rooney with his ass wanted a piece of big Duke Dennis. Y'all remember that at Streamer University? So, you know, he turned himself in, which means that he's not running. And then it specifically says that he was leaving a gas station and was confronted by someone from his old town. So it looks like somebody was following him. Then I put up this information. It says moments before the Duke Dennis shooting happened, you can see him fighting with the fan here. Sources say it's the same fan that he ended up unaliving after he approached him outside a gas station. Fan, childhood, rival, it's all the same. And I'm just totally surprised by this because Duke Dennis, he traveled with security. He should travel with security. This is his hometown. Me personally, whenever I go back home, I only hang around my family. Dead ass, nigga. Like, I don't give a damn. We went to high school together. I hang out with my own family just in case somebody really wants to buck because they see me on Grownish, because they see me in a TV show, a movie, or because I'm popular online and I get attention. Somebody that want to this is what I do. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and he followed him to a gas station and he popped him. This happened in South Carolina. I personally think that Duke Dennis should not have been arrested. However, he turned himself in. I'm going to see if the district attorney filed the case because this happened in South Carolina, Greenville specifically. Duke Dennis arrested. Let me see the latest update on this because this happened in South Carolina. Duke Dennis should not have been arrested at all. And I say that because why was Mr. Child got away with unaliving Cyrus, ran behind him the length of a football field and shot him in the back and got found not guilty by way of using self-defense as a defense in the legal theory. So right now, India Times, which is India Times, like, you're not even in the U.S. and reporting on this. A viral post on X has falsely claimed that YouTuber and screamer Duke Dennis was arrested for unalivement after the shooting. The post shared. So it was false, is what they're saying. Now, let me go to another source to be sure. And then on top of that, you didn't even see his face, but that was a mugshot. Okay, and then and Yahoo, which is a company that is well respected as media and could give accurate information in America. Yahoo has specifically said Duke Dennis mugshot released after shocking mall arrest in San Antonio. And this is way back from August the 4th, 2025, okay? So this man ain't shoot nobody. You see how misinformation work, nigga? You see how like, I do commentary on the news that's presented usually, bitch. Okay? I do commentary usually, unless of course somebody reach out to me directly and tell me that Perez Hilton kids and his family was there, and I tell y'all that and y'all say I'm lying. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Duke didn't see that nigga. That's a bitch ass nigga. That nigga ain't built like that. What's up? Shit, I need to shave. Then again, nigga, I look sexy with my shit like this. Y'all niggas mad because I can rock whatever the fuck hairstyle, nigga, bitch. I'm retained, bitch. What's up? What's up? You were right about the kid. Okay, thank you. Please let me cry in $1 or $2. His mother may be a Cuban, but by the way he carried himself, you can see the disconnect from his Cuban culture. Seems he grew up more white raised, if that makes sense. Yeah. No, he just want to be white. That's what he want to be, a white woman. That's why he named himself Perez Hilton after Paris Hilton. Went over there with Lady Gaga, and when she told him to get your ass away from me, that nigga ain't been right ever since. I wonder what's gonna happen to Jason Lee. As many people he done ran his mouth about blackmailed and shit. Keep online and Rihanna acting like she ain't stupid for sitting there pushing out the babies back to back. And getting up there. Bad sound and talking about you got music on the way. Ain't nobody buying this shit, Rihanna. Gave it up to Jay-Z when he was 14 and 15 years old. That's the only way, you know. Now he in the airwaves doing better than his wife because he's scared to go to jail like R. Kelly, you know. What's up, Karen? Karen757. What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? I greatly appreciate you guys being here. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. So, given the fact that today, hello. Today is August the 6th, 2026. Guess what I was doing August the 6th, 2024? Shout out to Facebook for bringing up this old memory of me capturing Blueface's grandfather outside of the court looking like an in pro se attorney for the people. He had a lot to say about Blueface arrest and his grandkids like Javon being at the courthouse and the psychological consequences that it could have upon the development of that child. Yourself for the camera?
Yes, my name is Keith Harvey. I'm from Georgia.
Keith Harvey from Georgia. Very nice meeting you. You're an OG. You look professional. I'm glad that you're here. People say you look like a, you know, like you ready to go and win a case.
I've been doing this for 30 years.
Okay. So real quick, so earlier today you got into it with Bodine involving the grandkids of yours. And I'm just trying to clarify because Bodine has been very supportive of your grandkids and you and him got into a little spat about that. Can you give me more information as to why there's a conflict?
Sure. First of all, this is not the place for children. Second of all, a 7-year-old boy should not see his father come out in a jumpsuit. I mean, that's going to stick with him for the rest of his life. And as far as the gentleman Bodine, to speak to a grandfather about his blood child and being a total stranger and to offer an opinion is totally disrespectful. And what's a better word? It's just, I'm going to just use disrespectful since I'm here using that. And to not know anything about me, to suggest something as stupid as to say she couldn't afford a babysitter to bring the kids here to court, to me is just unrealistic. And the overall approach to this situation concerning my grandchildren and behavior of Blueface, Jonathan, of his mother, of his grandmother, and everybody that's surrounding him seems to be neglecting the children. And so I'm going to say this so everybody can hear me. About mines, I'm down all the way, whether it's children's services or Supermax prison. I'm here today to see what's going on with Jonathan, but also to see what's going on with my children, because this has gone too far. For her to even bring these children here is a total insult to the system. It's an insult to the judge, and it weighs negatively in Jonathan's favor because no judge is going to look good on a black man standing here with his son in the audience, looking at him at a jumpsuit. So far as I'm concerned, and I don't care how Jonathan feels, his mother feels, his baby mama feels, or anything else. This is a case for children's services. The whole situation is a case for children's services.
Let me ask you a question about that. Like, you know, all family and good family. And by the way, I was capping because, you know, I was cool and I was just trying to play the 50. Mr. Harvey ain't said nothing wrong, okay? This is why, see, and mind you, this is the same day that Chrisean Rock got arrested and Chrisean Jr. was abandoned at the courthouse. And Mr. Harvey wasn't playing that, okay? Mr. Harvey wasn't playing that. Carlissa, on this very same day, Carlissa looked me dead in my camera face and told me that she know for a fact that Junior is her grandchild, but then double backing it, wide wrench, just doing all kind of shit. So it would be easy for somebody to call Carlissa out on what the fuck she did, how she took part in playing with Chrisean Rock mental health. 1 minute it's your grandchild, and then even Blueface grandmom, Mr. Harvey's former wife, a crackhead, she was hanging out with Blueface granddaddy and Chrisean and stuff when she was over there pretending like she was gonna be a football star, like how she pretending that she a pro boxer right now, right? Yeah, we gonna get to that in a little bit. But Carlissa looked me and said, I know that's my grandbaby in that video, okay, on this particular day. And then went outside and laughed and said the police arrested Chrisean Jr. Who gonna take the child? So Mr. Harvey convinced that Chrisean Jr. is his grandchild and why are y'all leaving him? You know what Carlissa did to Mr. Harvey because he said that CPS need to get involved with all of them messy. She left him at the courthouse and drove 30 miles away. Left him. And then came back and told my ass to not what happened. And Mr. Harvey, he messed as hell too. He came here, he said he don't even know if Carlissa is his child because her mama was a hoe. All this other stuff. He don't know it all. You know, he's told it all, told all they bitch. He even called, what's the other one name? Cisco. Yeah, he made up that nickname. Or I did. Either way, he came on and he was laughing at Cisco. He probably didn't know he would lie. But he just as messy as Carlissa and the other one and the whole family, okay? He know who he was dealing with. Don't blame it on Carlissa mama, who stay out of the way, who one time she got high and Carlissa told it, and she came back online and said Carlissa whooped her, and then Carlissa want us to feel bad because Callie whooped her. Fuck all y'all. Blood thicker than water. We all hear that. So Bodine has been in your grandkids' life.
You're talking to me about someone who I never met before in my life. So you're asking me to trust someone.
And what the crazy part, this was the first that he met Jaden and the other grandchild.
Oh, Lord.
Came here dressed like he practicing law without a license.
With my grandchildren and my grandson with an individual I know nothing about. For him to approach me and have a conversation about my seed, this is my seed, who I fed and gave my life to take care of, for someone to even address me and have a conversation concerning him is disrespectful.
All right, you said it. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
And I appreciate this gentleman for getting my take on it.
You know, we definitely know you said everything right, Mr. Harvey, and we gonna respect you as the senior citizen you is. And just like your daughter, Carlissa, with that big ass bald spot like Michael Jackson had on the Pepsi commercial. She messy, you messy, y'all messy. And then had the nerve to come out here trying to collect some coin. Yeah, that was Pink Face screaming in the back. Yes, that was her. Running around the court finna bust her head wide open. That was Pink Face. I met all, you know, that's the same day that Javon looked at me and said, hey, I know you. I was like, how you know me? My mom watches you on her TV. And I'm like, oh, she like to be quiet. That's why she took that picture with me, because she know I be dragging Chrisean tonight. She get her rocks off because she mad because Blueface don't want her over there with Neveah and stuff. And now she being an unfit mother by deliberately keeping Blueface out of Journey's birthday party when a nigga wasn't here for 2 years to celebrate that. So what was the purpose of Jaden going to Blueface hearings and bringing the kids? I seen Jaden trying to run up to let Blueface touch Journey when he had number shackles on. You traumatized that child. That's why when he got out, she was slapping him in the mouth, in the face, and telling him he hate her. And Pinkface is a mess, a big liar too. Dead ass Pinkface, one of the biggest liars on the internet. Going into people's school, biting the children and everybody, and everything she doing, telling Carlissa that them other people doing. And then she going in there with that bald spot big like Michael Jackson at that Pepsi Smash commercial, telling them cracker what to do when they finna get rid of you and Pinkface. Pinkface, first of all, what child names themselves Pinkface? That right there let you know she gonna be a juvenile delinquent. I wanna be Northwest, but the only time she go viral is when she take them little Pinkface mug shots, and by the time she get Northwest age, I worried about some piercing her face. Gonna look just like Blueface, but it's gonna be Pinkface. That's why I did not stay blessed, respecting his. Of course, I respect my elders, but see, Mr. Harvey he tried to do me in. Had Aunt Bertha Jenkins and all them bitches calling me saying we need a deposit to do an interview. You ain't getting no money around this motherfucker. Shit. I ain't get no extra. I ain't go, Blueface granddaddy. Nigga, no jumping, them ain't calling you. I ain't getting nothing extra around here. You just did what you did, and I got some clicks and views and some novel content, one of a kind in the Chrisean Rock sector. I mean, respectfully, the content that I got going to the football game with hot piss knocked over my phone, acting like she was going to do something when I would have drug the fuck out of her. You went up and beat up Cappy for knots and told them blue feathers out her head. Who remember that? Who remember that? So, we got boots on the ground content. But happy birthday, Pinkface. Yes, indeed. It's a shame how Jaden mad because Blueface starting a new family with a new woman and all this other stuff. And now she want to punish him by not letting him come to Pinkface's birthday party. And you guys see the title and see what it says on the thumbnail. It says the McClintock effect. That is when a group of women who are living together, they periods start sinking after a while, right? And then next thing you know, you got a house full of none but angry bitches ready to stab each other up and shit like that because of the McClintock effect. And sometimes it's because they sharing the same penis and all. Oh, and I got to be very clear. I'm just, putting a spin on the McClintock effect. But I said something yesterday about women, girls when they hit puberty, and I stated that girls who experience their cycles before a certain age was likely linked to SA. I don't know that to be a fact. I just heard that growing up, and that's what I was led to believe. And people coming here with these big ass dictionary and all these long ass words and all this other shit to tell me that that's not true. I don't know if she put this essay in my comment section. I'm like, shit. Like, if it's like there needs to be a quota on how many characters y'all can put in the comment section. I'm not reading a novel, a book, a dictionary, a legal document, none of that shit. At least, shit, it's bad enough 500 characters, but 2,300 characters to let me know that I'm wrong and how disgusting and deplorable I am for saying girls cycle come on whenever, they've been SA. That's what I heard, okay? You can go and do all the research that you want, but that's what I heard. And just to think about it, it's like if a girl has been through SA and as a result, the cycle's on, it's because their body is telling them that they've developed prematurely. And I like to think that God created us like He created the birds, the bees, and the trees. I grew marijuana, and I know how to grow it like a professional. And I know that there's certain steps and certain things need to happen in the developmental stages. And if I skip something or overdo something, and if I put like hormones or cause hormones to be put inside of my marijuana plants before ahead of time, that plant gonna be shorter. It's gonna be a hermaphrodite, meaning that it's gonna have both male and female reproductive organs, or it's just gonna be a male. You got to take care of it the right way if you want to produce female plants. A seed is not considered a male or female until it gets to a particular stage, and depending on how you take care of it, it starts showing. It can show earlier. But you messed up if it starts showing early. You might well pull that bitch up because that's a male and you finna have a bunch of C's in your shit, right? So if I'm comparing a girl's flower to that of a flower of a plant and how it's developed, if something went wrong and something that happened that was not supposed to happen, it could cause growth and development. So I will say that I don't want to sit here and say that girls are like plants because I've seen girls like nieces develop and I'm like, what is going on? That is making me uncomfortable. And I don't know what actually happened. But oftentimes later in life, somebody find out something actually happened and then you correlate that experience with a growth and development, right? So I want to be very clear. There's no scientific data, tying SA to when a girl starts a cycle. I want to make that very clear because I'm a factual driven person. Anyways, as far as the McClintock, okay, effect, that's when a bunch of girls live together and they start having a cycle around the same time. Well, what if like all these chicks are worried about the same dude and their body and their hormones start reacting a certain way around certain events that are important to this dude? Just hear me out. The other day I was telling you guys, I was like, well, Neveah's due date is on the 24th. If Chrisean Rock held Jr. inside of her for 3 days after her water broke, Neveah probably be the type of girl that refuses to let her body do what her body wants to do until she wants to do it. I mean, people say women don't get pregnant unless they want to, regardless if a man let off or not. Women don't get pregnant unless they want to. They can control their body hormones. They know when they're ovulating and when they're not. That's step one in control if you do or don't get pregnant. And then there's also natural body hormones to where even if they're ovulating or whatever and something, the woman can spit that out and regurgitate that and the body and tell her body no. So women don't get pregnant unless they want to get pregnant. So what if a woman don't have a baby until she's ready to have a baby, rather it's premature or rather it's past 9 weeks? So me just thinking about that and food for thought for the people here, my whole theory is that the reason why Neveah rushed to her quote unquote 9-month pregnancy update is because she probably is going into labor because Pinkface just had a birthday. And I was like, well, since her due date is on the 24th, maybe, and just maybe, she'll hold a baby to have her child around Chrisean Jr.'s birthday. Now, Blueface didn't go to Pinkface's birthday party, and now there's a new baby that could have possibly been born today, which is the day after Pinkface's birthday. And if it's not today, maybe Neveah is going to hold on to that child around Chrisean Rock's baby birthday. Because right now, Neveah's body is telling her to have the child. Blueface and disrespected his daughter and his only daughter. And then the internet theory in Chrisean Rock revealed last night that she's planning a birthday party for Junior. So if Neveah have this baby right now and her child is an infant and she needs to and feel like having this baby will hold this man down since I'm not married to him, the only thing I got is this baby. Maybe he'll stay with me through this postpartum. He's supposed to go on tour in September anyway, so he can spend a little time here and miss Junior's birthday. So I feel like these girls are playing psychological games with each other, all in the name of being chosen by a peen that don't want to choose them. That was just talking to Stunner Girl, by the way. So, Neveah was sitting down with Blueface streaming.
Or I'd be at the apartment. Let's be honest. If I want to talk to other niggas, I think I would have been doing that, to be honest. So,
hold on, give me 1 second. I want to go to over here towards the end of the video. Well, not the end, but I want you guys to notice, like, she was complaining about pain and complaining about different things, and he just like had to go and do a checkup. You see how he pulled out his phone, and then all of a sudden it went to his intro, and there's a conversation being had because prior to that she's on the bed, she's like wore down, looking at things, and then there was a jump his live stream switch, and now he's in the car driving her to her checkup, and she's on the phone talking to her mother and speaking in coded language. I'm not gonna play the music because I'm tired of like cutting it out. Speaking in coded language to go to her appointment, where else she might have pushed out that baby today. And we will see and we will know. Because right now, according to everything and how things are playing out, she just went in for a checkup. Okay. So, and Blueface, you know, talking crap, people felt he disrespected her and stuff like that. One thing I noticed that Superior is missing. And if she's to have this baby, then where's Superior? You know, so yeah, all they do is eat, don't wash themselves, live stream and so forth. But at the end of the day, we will see. I'm not playing the audio because they playing music. Look. Oh, come on.
There you go.
All they do is eat. Eat and lay up. All day. Nothing
Just
productive.
keep it on the baby hippopotamus. Watch her eat Chick-fil-A.
Just eating and laying up.
Devour the freaking. Oh my God.
Right? What?
She's going for it.
Huh?
She's going for it.
Going for it?
Nothing.
You know what? Did you
Eat. Not glad.
That's
You
you.
got the barbecue? Let me get some barbecue.
Did you get barbecue? I don't see it, man. She didn't give you none.
You are so beautiful.
What's up there?
Okay, hold on.
Oh, I think I'm in love. Choking. Choking on Chick-fil-A.
Wait a minute. I thought you guys said he don't have no driver's license. On probation, drive without no driver's license. That's a violation. That's a fucking violation. You can go back to prison just for driving, nigga. I have a brother who went back to prison for driving.
I can't help it, man.
She's so beautiful.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Okay.
Anyways, let's get to something else pressing. People have been sending me a bunch of information and video clips about Blueface's relationship with Neveah's son, Superior. Now, me personally, I feel like if Blueface would have been spending intimate time with his own son and cuddling up with his own son and stuff, then I'm like, you know, that's almost like, it's not as worse as a Tom Brady who's telling his son to kiss him on the lips and then telling him he didn't do it good enough, so come back and kiss me on the lips, or Will Smith who's kissing Jaden Smith on the lips and he's wiping it away on national TV. I mean, all of that shit is weird and people have their conspiracy theories about it and SA and fucking with people's kids and shit like that. But, you know, those are their kids. But Superior is not Blueface's child. So here's a couple of videos. I've only watched 2 of these videos and I felt like that was enough, but I'm going to give you my take and interpretation on these videos, okay?
What's up, bro? What's up, dude?
So apparently this, as you guys can see, this video was cut and edited out to focus on Superior specifically, okay? And Superior he has a bottle of orange soda that he wants to open. It's a bottle cap that he cannot open. Instead of the adults around who see what he's doing, taking the bottle immediately, or what Neveah is doing or whatever, take the bottle immediately and open it because the child wants the soda. This boy does not know anything of this. At least he should not know what that could look like. What I'm going to say is this is a kid that wants the soda. While many adults and people are speculating that because Blueface and Neveah have such an open, promiscuous type of relationship going on, this kid has witnessed Neveah doing certain things to Blueface, and now he's emulating that on a bottle. It's to say, and that's how people are looking at it, that wants to sexualize everything, and I think that that's very low vibrational. even to the point to where people don't even want to eat popsicles because people are sexualizing it. And I think that that's totally unfair for this kid. That's totally unfair for him to be sexualized based upon him just really wanting the soda out of this bottle, opposed to, you know, having communication skills the way he can just turn around and ask somebody to open a bottle. That is something that's learned. This is why people feel like Neveah is a bad parent, because a kid of his age should, at least as much of a crybaby he is, cry and point to the bottle and have one of the adults to open it. That way he's actually consuming the soda out of it instead of wishing that the soda was actually something that he can drink without the bottle cap on it. So I would like to choose the latter when I think about this particular behavior. And also, this is something else I've seen.
It's okay.
20 feet to the right.
You ready?
Stop. You're hurting me.
Take it forever. I hate standing in one spot.
Stop.
And that has nothing to do with sexuality either. I see a kid who's kissing his mother's belly. She's annoyed and she don't want him to do it, but this shows that this kid has an affection and an attachment to his sibling that's currently in the stomach. I've seen that a lot of times. I did not see this kid do anything as far as what it go. He decided that he was gonna horseplay and headbutt Blueface in his private. At least he wasn't emulating that he was kissing it or ucking it. So subconsciously, this kid knows the difference between kissing his mother's belly and also what, you know, kissing or headbutting Blueface in that area means. So subconsciously, he definitely knows the difference. Y'all got to really stop sexualizing stuff.
No, it's giving you trying to go out.
So I need jobs.
What the hell are you doing?
Damn.
Damn, let go, Superior. No, it's giving you trying to go out.
So I need jobs.
What the hell are you doing?
Damn.
Damn, like.
And I don't, again, like, I need y'all to understand that you got grown, straight, married men that go home to wives every day, slapping each other on the booty, playing football. It's weird, and you can look at it in different ways, or is it just like a good job, a form of affection, endearment? You got Gen Z. These kids play too much. I got nephews that do crazy, weird stuff like this. And I understand how it could look, which is why I removed myself from the situation to where nobody could actually think that about me. While I know my nephew or my niece does not see it like this, right? I got a niece that my baby, that was like basically my baby, and I raised her. She was young and she used to sit on my lap and stuff like that. And now she's 17. Girl, don't sit on my lap because, you know, other people in the family probably done went through SA, or people looking at this weird. You are too big to be sitting in my lap. I got to treat you like a young lady. And on top of that, don't do that to nobody else in front of me. You know, so it's these things, learned behavior that needs to be corrected, that has nothing to do with sexuality, but could be perceived in that mannerism. And I think it's highly inappropriate for any adult to be looking at these clips and correlating that to be anything other than just a child being a child. But Blueface, as grown as he is, he needs to be very careful to make sure that that narrative is not painted about him or this child. This is where you have to be responsible as an adult.
Don't say! Well, back in my day, people never had to compromise. No pain. Well, man, he looks like I'll be taking care of him.
I got it, nigga. I go.
We're the first people that ever
Stop.
We're like the
We're about to get on the ride. Are you ready? Almost there. It's the last.
That's you.
How's this? Yeah, John. There we go.
Is it ice cream?
Gotta get used to the name.
Vacation, think you killed me on a work day? Simpson?
Johns.
Give me that rock.
Forget it, Bob. We'll never. Dad.
Been waiting in line an hour for this thing, No, the last thing you'll ever.
That is so me. I do that all the time.
Here are strict guidelines to ensure safety.
I don't see anything wrong with this either. I don't know why would you extralize this. Again, I don't know what type of households y'all come from or what type of I think what it is that Blueface has not spent any time with his own kids to especially like on live stream to show this type of reoccurring affirmative affection towards them. So people are looking at him like, why are you doing this to somebody else's child? Kids are very playful. Kids are very cuddly. Kids are very cute. We all know that. And I just think him doing that is like showing a type of affection towards somebody else's child. Again, had he did this to his own children and didn't say weird shit to them, like telling Javon or telling the whole world, can't wait till Javon gets 18 so they can crack a chick together, or continuously asking them questions about their sexuality, then people would not like perceive this as anything other. People literally are zooming in and watching you like they're watching Chrisean and trying to find evidence of her admitting that she unalive running dope. People are reaching Blueface, and you need to be very careful.
You got friends in school? What's your name? You don't know your friend's name? What about any girls? Any cute girls?
It's got boys, girls.
Boys and girls? You like boys or girls? Girls suck?
Bro.
And even Neveah's not helping it, bro. Like, I just totally feel like Neveah knows that Blueface is bisexual and she's wiped his bookie and probably played with some toys back there. And so, like, me personally, absent knowing that about Blueface, he specifically says, do you have any friends? You like, this guy said, I got boys and girls as my friends. And then Blueface is like, do you like boys or do you like girls? When he said boys, I didn't take that to mean anything actual. What I took that as is girls are annoying. Like, boys don't like girls to play with the same toys. That's why they play with Barbie dolls and we play with Tonka trucks. We talk about and play with Pokemon cards and Dragon Ball Z, and they just think we're weird. So why would I like somebody that think I'm weird because I'm doing something that you're not supposed to do or society has told you is not for you? Okay, like you're not even interested in the same thing I'm interested in. Go away. You can't have a conversation with me. But on Valentine's Day, by the time they get in 4th and 5th grade, when they start saying, I like you, do you like me, circle yes or no? So I think you guys are reading too much into this. But then again, Blueface, he's not mature enough to understand what I understand. I got plenty of nieces and nephews. I deliberately make sure I don't put myself in these situations. My nieces and nephews, I got a niece that was like, you used to be so fun. And she was crying. She's like, why are you being mean? I'm not being mean to you. You are a young girl. I have to teach you the type of men that you need to accept in your fucking life. Dead ass. Like, I got nieces and nephews. They got their own little businesses. And I overcompensate them to make them feel like they're better than in their worth. To make them know their worth. Because that's the stage they're at right now. And we're past giving you money for bubble gum and candy and you crying to me about something. I'm gonna compensate you when you know your worth. Right now, this kid don't know nothing other than he wants to be a kid. Stop actualizing stuff. Y'all getting on my fucking nerve with that, bro. And any grown person running with this narrative, y'all fucking disgusting. And that tells me a lot about you because the grass is greener on the other side of things.
Do you got a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Of course.
Somebody was standing.
No, you got a friend as a boy? Okay.
He doesn't like girls yet.
He don't even like boys either. He's beating on them. He's beating on them in class.
You hitting the boys?
Bro, the lady literally told me. And he's trying to hurry up and rush out the door so he don't get snitched on.
You know what I mean?
So he just like Pink Face.
Stop.
Stop.
that. That's how you gonna get a whipping. Stop doing that.
Superior.
Ain't the same
Like
age
this
as
Spider-Man
Blueface.
outfit though.
What do you say?
Cute.
Okay, I'm about to take your iPad from you.
Yeah, we're gonna take your iPad. I'm being a bad boy.
Yeah, because you're acting up. I don't like that. This
He's not acting up. He's minding his business.
not cool.
And y'all are badgering him with grown folks conversations.
No, you're not doing that. Sit down. No, you're doing too much. You're gonna chill. That ain't no dance disco time on him. No, you're not doing that. Sit down.
So my nephews have done stuff like this to me. People have sexualized this too to make it look like this kid is acting like he getting some. Like my nephews have jumped on my head, have banged things in my ears, have jumped at my ankles, and I had to drag them off of me. This is kid behavior. Nobody is actualizing this but the viewers. And Neveah is not making it any better based on her reaction. And Blueface is not making it better because he doesn't fully comprehend and understand at all. But from a kid's perspective, this is not actual. Like, I'm gonna be dead ass with y'all. A boy is like not actual. Like, let me tell you something. When a boy come of age and find out something, you know, about 12, 13 years old, y'all know what I mean. And the socks be under the bed, be crusty and shit. Your dish rags, your paper towels, your toilet clogged up, crusty ass sheets. He hiding in the closet because that's the only place to get dark so he can close his eyes and use his imagination. Yeah, that's my story of what happened to me. I was baffled, bitch. Nigga, I saw the sun. It opened up my eyes. I saw the sun. You know, when I found out. But before that, like, I never thought about none of this. Like, it was just horseplay. Even a movie Moonlight, which the main character happened to grow up to be gay, but there was a time the way his friends who happened to grow up be heterosexual. Boys do things just like girls do things, but most boys learn and understand the difference. Girls keep on slapping each other on the booty and partying and doing all this other stuff. Boys would be like, no, this is a boundary. We cannot do this because this is what sexuality looks like. When I look at him riding this dude's back, he wanted to play horsey. Okay, that's like me looking at a little girl because she's twerking and dancing a certain way, and she's doing it because she likes to have fun, while grown man or you grown people is equating that to her being hot in the pants. It's fucked up. Stop actualizing kids. Y'all are the predators. I don't see nothing extra about this. This boy want to play horsey. Shit, my nephews jump on my back. I'm asleep, smacking my boot. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. They want to play horsey. I'm not thinking about actuality. I'm thinking about kids being annoying as fuck. Please stop making everything extra. You watching all the wrong clips. I thought they were reaching at first too, but no, Blue out here of line and Neveah don't care as long as she get her money. Shake my head. It ain't nothing but women doing this. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me see.
Like this, they send me out in public, I be told to stick. Since I came up, these hoes fuck up the rip. Every day I put it on, these hoes fuck up the rip. Know these bitches for the game, so I can trip by the bitch. Try to speak out on my name, but I'm still counting chip. Be for real, you can't name a nigga stepping like this. Be for real, you can't name a nigga stepping like us. Six in the club, got the blickies on touch.
This is not extra. This is a kid. This is a kid who loves his mother and who has this guy who's a father figure, and he's jealous of the affection that his mother's giving him, and or vice versa. Like there's a way for men to be affectionate and care about each other besides it going to the point to where there's some type of actuality going on. And it reminds me of yesterday. I did a video and showed a clip that went viral of this black woman going to the school, yelling and cursing at the principal and assistant principal, who happened to be black men, that told her black son to hold another black student's hand while they talked out and solved their issues. She made that to be actual when that was just a part of community building and redirecting bad behavior. Why does everything have to be actual? There's nothing intimate between Blueface and Neveah, or says, oh, he waiting for this kid to get grown so he can sodomize. I don't see that. But then again, on the flip side, with Blueface coming out here, not having an intimate, close relationship with his own children, skipping their birthday party, with Blueface coming out saying he can't wait for his own son to get 18 so that they can flip a chick, maybe he's thinking the same thing about Superior. See, he's not helping the situation, but I'm choosing to not sit up here and say this black man is definitely a creditor. I cannot do that to him. I cannot, for the life of me. I cannot so far.
No, we don't care about what you or social media thinks.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. It's abomination.
It's abomination.
No.
So I don't see nothing wrong with this either. Unless, of course, first of all, if he's straight up naked, he definitely shouldn't be there. First of all, kids jump in their parents' bed all the time. All the time. All the time. Is there any evidence of them doing it and Blueface leaving the boy in the room, letting him watch? Like, this is his father figure and this is his mother. This is a happy kid. Like, you know why kids lose their innocence? Is because the world continues to tell them no. Superior, you can't be in this bed. Why? I love you, mommy. I just want to spend time with you guys. And that's it. That's all that is. He's a crybaby. Only thing he's thinking about is spending time and developing. A lot of us don't have the background where we come from a two-parent household or there was a male figure very much longer. My father was unalive. From the things that I hear about my father, I'm pretty sure I would have been in my parents' bed, rolling around, loving. And I used to, my mom, are you crazy? I used to jump in my mom's bed all the time. Shit, I ain't know that my mom have on no clothes and everything. I didn't see my mom running around the house here and there when I was a kid with no clothes. Even right now, if I go to my mama's house, shit, my mom probably ain't got no bra on, no nothing. Walking around, that's that woman's house. I never actualized or thought about none of that. I've never seen, like, my sister and them, like, none of that. Like, I can honestly say I've never seen none of that. But my mom, that's her house. That lady walk around with her shirt out and everything. So, like, but for Blueface to not be his father and a man, he should definitely want to put on clothes. We seen John Legend with motherfucking chaps on. Fatter than a bitch, like he just came from that Obama party him and Christy went to with his son crawling around and he's smiling with nothing but some whitey tighties on in front of his son. People ridiculed that. It actualized that. When that man was just comfortable in his own house and felt like the child was young enough to where he didn't understand that and I don't have to be solely responsible because actuality shouldn't be on your mind. Why should we say a 3 or 4 year old should look at, why should I want to push a narrative to reinforce that this child is looking at this as actual? I'm just not bald. I'm sorry.
My stomach is covering, so my legs are just open this way, not that way. There's a difference. This way, not that way. The fuck? Y'all make a problem out of everything.
I can eat a kid right there.
I wonder how y'all relationships feel, y'all people feel about y'all.
I want to.
You want me to eat you?
Basically.
I don't see that, like when he said please stop. Okay, please stop. Stop it. Okay? Stop it. Y'all doing too much by actualizing that. And I'm giving Blueface the benefit of the doubt. I need evidence beyond a reasonable doubt before I push that narrative. I'm not gonna do it. I cannot do it. That's not right. It's not right. It's not right because what you're essentially doing is saying that a father figure, a stepdad, or a biological dad cannot have no affectionate relationship with his son. Then that child grew up feeling neglected and abandoned when the whole time, like, again, I just told you guys, I have a niece that used to do things, that used to sit in my lap and all this other stuff. You're too big to be in my lap now. You're too big. You're going through your little cycles and stuff. You too big to be doing it. Or my nephew is like, you too big to be playing these games. Boys, like, it started from playing horsey to the frat parties and all this other stuff. Like, stop actualizing things all the time. I just cannot do it. And it's mostly black women do it. I don't know if it's a generational struggle within a bunch of family dynamics to where SA happened to boys and girls, because that do happen. That do happen, okay? SA happens to boys just as much as it happened to girls. I just am not convinced and compelled that Blueface is capable of even thinking about doing something like that. Shashi said, I think the world has forced us to put a microscope on things involving kids, even when it's not even necessary. We automatically go to the worst of the worst, even in the most minute evidence, right? I'm not going to do that. So when Blueface is like, what, you want me to eat you? Is like, I would compare that to playing Monster High all the time. Or you see how he tickled him to death, and he was crying and went to sleep. That's one of the things. Okay, you got one of the little smart ass mom nephews, nieces. Oh yeah, just okay, get them back. They you hitting me, and if I hit you, you gon' okay, I'm finna tickle you to death, and I'm gonna tickle you till you feel sick, like you want to throw up, and you gonna go to sleep. Yeah, that's my specialty, to get rid of these mannish ass kids. And that's what Blueface did the other day. So I relate with that, as you know, at this point, Blueface is pretty much like, he's a stepfather, not an uncle, but a stepfather to that child, and the only father figure that he knows. Why should we ruin that child's, childhood? But on the flip side, it's a shame to watch him be a better father to somebody else's child than his own biological kids and skip their birthdays. So again, when Blueface said, I'm ready, you want me to eat you, that's playing Monster. Or another one that we all do to infant kids is we to their belly button, and they laugh and key. And after 2 years, it's like an unspoken communication. Oh, it just stops. Nobody who does that to a child that's older than it's non-effective. It doesn't work anymore. So again, certain things that you guys are sexualizing is not going to work out, or it's not going to be happening as that child get older, because he would have had his own experience to fully grasp what this means. Okay? And then he or she would be able to determine what they want to do as conscious beings. Okay? Like a little girl out there twerking because she see her mom do it and she see all the people on the music video do it. Are we to correlate that to her? But then, somebody get that apple, somebody touch that forbidden fruit, they probably pop a little bit better. But, you understand what I'm saying? So please stop actualizing kids and let kids be kids. Kids are innocent. Kids are absolutely innocent. And I know for a fact a boy is selfish. A boy who has not developed anything, and he's not able to, do what he do. And that's at the age of 12 and 13. Like, it's like, what is it? I remember when I was like 5 years old, it was these girls that were, I was 8 years old, and it was these girls that was a little bit younger than me. They knew exactly what to do, because I'm pretty sure they was dealing with SA in their own house. And nigga, I ain't know what to do. And for some reason, I don't know exactly. All I know is that I needed a condom. I'm 8 years old. I don't know where to find this at or anything, nigga. I went and got a black trash bag. I went and got a black, black trash bag that you stick into the restroom, the little small one, and I scratched it out a little bit, ripped it, and put it over them. And I was 8. I did it for the first time with a trash bag hole. And I was like, what is this? Like, I don't understand. And then, Did it again. This time I was like, let me not do it with a trap. Did it again, and it, it tickled. And next thing you know, I'm like, okay, but I gotta pee. And I'm like, is this what's supposed to happen? Then I peed. I think I told this story before, but like, it was never fascinating to me until I, as a boy, was of age to do what all men want to do. Get off and go about their motherfucking business. Otherwise, I ain't got all day and all this other shit. And bitch, I'm here, get off and go about my business. So real men don't give a fuck if it's a nigga, a minute man, a 30-minute man. We don't give a fuck about that. At the end of the day, we want the same conclusion that we ain't got all and got away. So please stop actualizing that boy. That is absolutely atrocious to me. I think you guys, adults, I think y'all are ridiculous. That's just my own thought and opinion. Yeah, okay, I need more empirical evidence. But shout out to the person who sent me all them clips. I'm just not buying it. Damn, did not you was. Shut up, Dolly. There's a pre-label and full labor. Could have been a false alarm. And no, they never said she streamed her live birth. She doesn't want to, but Blue suggested it. Right. Blue one up on Chrisean Rock. Okay. That's all it is. And speaking of Chrisean Rock, let's actually get to her because she told a lot of lies and a lot of truths, a lot of conspiracy as well. AKA the Mossad is involved with Chrisean Rock. You remember how when Tiffany Haddish groomed them people church and ain't nobody want to fuck with her. Next thing you know, she over in Israel kissing the wall and now she back in movies and shit like that. If the Baltimore Police Department told Chrisean you can't travel nowhere, why she got a fake boxing match posted and talking about she going to Israel? Probably the only place that she could travel to since she's making Zeus Network and with that APAC contract that they got and other people that's in bed with her negative CIA agenda towards the black community. She might have to go kiss that wall to get away with what she did with Ronnie Doe. We're going to connect the ties with that. But first, let's go ahead and take a quick break. And this break is dedicated to Karan Kane, a.k.a. Ronnie Doe, who was slain outside of his grandmother's house after publicly claiming that Chrisean Jr. was his son in pursuit of a paternity DNA test. Ronnie Doe was slain outside of his grandmother's house. It was an intentional homicide. If you guys have any information or any advice or anything, please contact the Anne Arundel Police Department in Maryland with whatever information that you have. Without further ado, rest in peace, Ronnie Doe.
Play that shit on TNT.
Turned to a mess, and now I gave you the deuces, and I wish your ass the best. And if you try to come back, I'ma have to stand on you. I wanna win on you. I was always there for you, and you took that shit for granted. Now you lost me, and now I'm all up on my mission, and I'm bossing. And I've been taking all these trips, and you not there with me. I kept it fair with you. You wasn't real with me, and now I'm just reminiscing. I'm just staring at our pics. I thinking back, and now I realize you wasn't shit. My whole family told me you need to watch out for that little bitch. I didn't listen, and I was here. I really went out to Cali just to upgrade you, but you took that shit for granted. Now you a stranger. I tried to come through and save you, but I can't save you. I need my paper. I'll see you later. When you walked in my life, that shit really turned to a mess. And now I gave you the deuces, and I wish your ass the best. And if you try to come back, I'ma have to spend on you. I wanna win on you. I was always there for you, and you took that shit for granted. Now you lost me, and now I'm all up on my mission, and I'm bossing. And I've been taking all these trips, and you not there with me. I kept it fair with you. You wasn't real with me. 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 You wasn't there for me. I kept it real.
Rest in peace, Karan Kane. Fireball said, do you still have that small documentary you made about running? It was beautiful. Yes and no. I do plan on reworking that and reconstructing that because the files kind of got corrupted when I switched over. Like, you know how you take a USB out before it's transferred over and it corrupts the whole file. So I had to like do something. So yes and no. And you know, it took me like 3 days to do that, but I'm much faster now and also much better. So, you know, bigger and better. Thank you for remembering that because I really put a lot of work into that, the editing, the sound scoring and stuff like that. You know, I have multi-talents. Just got to get to a point in a position to where I'm content and comfortable to be able to bring you guys fire content all the time. Yes, indeed. The baby likes this song. I think it's the piano. Probably yes. Oh, goo goo gaga. That documentary made me cry. It was so raw and real. Everything I do is gonna be raw and real. Dead ass, nigga. And that's why nigga like me always gonna prosper. So Chrisean Rock, you know, she was on Kick, and there was some things revealed during her Kick live stream that we need to go over. Number one, she revealed a list of personal to-do things. And okay, let's get there.
So, y'all want to see my to-do list? I really don't usually sell. I'm gonna scratch out something because...
Man, we don't trust your to-do list, okay? Remember, you got to Kick because you had a to-do list. You started on Kick with a to-do list to do this and do this, to film Yahweh at Tyler Perry Studios. Man, I don't even want a picture with you. Closest thing you got was Tasha Smith. Tasha Smith lying in your fucking face saying you did a spectacular, wonderful job because she was clip forming your ass too. You said that you was gonna document the progress of Junior. We seen him posted up in this goddamn chair that you look like you had tied to the ceiling, like it was a stripper pole, so you can sit up there, and that's not feasible at all. You said that you was gonna do so many things, and the only thing that we got was Bino toe in your mouth. So we don't trust no to-do lists that you got going on. Your ass is finna go to jail, and you ain't going. You can cancel all your motherfucking plans. If I was you, I would go ahead and create my phone book and keep it in your puss until them cracker come and get you. Cause you gonna need as many contacts and people as much as possible. Okay, and when you go to jail, and you know, and Chastity and them start popping up, they're gonna start sensationalizing and doing all that other shit that they did the first time when you was in prison.
Because I didn't want y'all to know the name of it, but it has to do with my business brand, and I don't want y'all to know my name of it. So I'm gonna scribble it out so y'all don't see.
Let's look at the handwriting, y'all. Hold on. I want to stop and address Terrain, who's in my Kick chat. Talking about you accused Chrisean of having something to do with Ronnie slaying with no proof, but Blue, who's pushing a child's head into his crotch, rubbing on the child's ear, have a child hump his neck, having Chip laid sit in his lap while rubbing on him. You don't want to say that's weird without proof. Ma'am, listen, I literally dissected the clips and gave my personal viewpoint as a man and as a male who has plenty of nieces and nephews. Okay, Chrisean, there's motives, just like in the D4D case. You can be found guilty beyond a reasonable doubt based on circumstantial evidence and motives, even in Baltimore, Maryland. You can be found guilty of unalignment without a fucking body. Okay, so don't come over here with your big back ass, with your lying ass. You're part of the problem. And that matter of fact, they say you Chrisean Rock mama, not Charlotte. They say you slept with Sean Malone. And now you in my chat. Take your crazy ass on somewhere. Cause see, the last time you had an engagement with me, you had to block me because you was running on the highway at 3 o'clock in the morning and said that you would be having SE if you weren't running like somebody wants your big back ass, nigga. Okay, going on over there. You built like Roland Martin. He get it's freakier than you been. So do your job with your slow ass and take care of Junior and wear all of the outfits and everything that Chrisean don't want that these people spend their hard money and send a goofy ass, okay? So get on somewhere and leave me alone with your ugly ass, okay? Slow as fuck. We want me to tell you, at least you artistic, okay? We can tell you graduated high school coloring horse heads and shit. So slow ass motherfucker, that's if you graduated. Go away. Not yet. Go away, okay? The only thing that we want to see you do is be one of Chrisean Rock 12 goof ass motherfuckers when she go over there to Israel and kiss that wall trying to get away with what she did to run the door. Get your slow ass on somewhere. I don't trust you. Ma'am, I got a whole picture of you standing up on top of terrain neighbor's car like you was demonic and possessed, like you motherfucking storm, calling upon the gods to let, terrain bring out Junior without beating your motherfucking eyes out. Slow, scary ass motherfucking your son is gay. You write me again, I'm gonna show you how your son sent me his ass.
But, yeah. Okay. So, remember that to-do list I made a long time ago? We're almost done. I think I got one more thing on there. It's at the bottom. So I made this a long time ago.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Terrain, get out my chat before we do a whole documentary on you and all your 5150s. Bitch, the apple didn't fall far from the tree. Now I'm starting to believe Chrisean did unalive that Mexican woman and escape from the mental health hospital. Terrain is still harassing me, y'all, saying all I'm asking for is proof. You accusing someone of unalivement without proof, but can't accuse Blue of weird-ish. I ain't never rubbed or have my ear rubbed by my head into my crotch multiple times. Listen, ma'am, you never had a father figure in your life, okay? You ain't even Arthur Malone child, and if you is, he probably touched on you. Dead ass nigga, just like he touched on China. Both of y'all goof ass motherfucker. So get out the kitchen before you have one of them slow people attack and start stabbing your ass self in the chest. Okay, I wouldn't eat none of your motherfucking food, not even a crab ball from you. And as much as I love crabs, bitch, I'll turn down one from you. Leave me alone. I'm finna block you because I'm tired of your big-headed ass, watermelon head ass.
I don't know if I should be showing y'all this.
Look at the handwriting.
Y'all be judging people.
Look like she colored horse heads growing up in high school. She did. Motherfucker, she stayed in one classroom all day and had the whole hands to go to the lunchroom.
So let me rewrite this.
With the rest of the ESC kids.
Okay. So this is little persons. This is my son. So I wrote it in red because I'm all about transparency, okay? So, but they all checked off. Hold on. Okay. Okay, so look, pay, whatever. Get my reset passwords, emails to, my Spotify stuff. This check number 2 is get you and baby Jesus SN, social security number, passport. I did that check. So after my W, I fight September 19th. I'm taking a.
So after 3 years, you finally got his social security stuff. So it really wasn't you trying to hide Junior's social security information from Terrain. It's that you never had it yourself. You never had it yourself. And the reason she never had it is because Junior was born at a birthing center. He wasn't born at the hospital. People like, oh, if Junior had all these problems, how come she left it? Because Junior was born at a birthing center. That Sean Malone, that white man that she called a goddaddy, sat over there with his big pumpkin face ass, let her take that baby away from that hospital, knowing he shouldn't have never left. Birthing center. It's a birthing center, not a hospital. Called the special doctor connected to Sean Malone to come on over there to get in a birthing center. Very different. You were supposed to follow up and file the paperwork and do all this shit. Government just don't give you all. You got to go and set appointments and do all this stuff. You done been all around the world chasing a man who don't want you and who done played with your own child. And then go and get this boy this boy birth certificate, Social Security card, and all this other shit. You need his birth certificate, you need the Social Security card. You just got all of this stuff with your slow ass. Irresponsible.
Trip to Jerusalem, and I'm bringing 12 people.
She said she's taking a trip to Jerusalem and bringing 12 people. How many of y'all have been calling Chrisean the Messiah and pointing out her connection to Zeus Network and the fact that Zeus Network is owned by Lemon Pepper? Well, Lemon Pepper is the face of Zeus Network, and Zeus Network has an APAC contract, and Lemon Pepper's father is the first Church of God in Christ in Israel, and he went. And let's actually further break that down. Lemon Pepper, Zeus Network connection to Israel, okay? First of all, there's this thing called Israel espionage, okay, in the United States. This is a theory that has been ongoing ever since the early 1940s through early operations 1940s through the 1960s, right? You guys have heard me say multiple times that JFK gave this whole speech to say that we are opposed to secret societies and institutions that want to control the American government. Well, apparently that was Israel's espionage in the United States, in the establishment of Zionists in the 1940s, and how it trickled in to the USA in the 1960s, where JFK, a president, the very first president in the United States of America, was presented with this ideology called "Let Israel lobby the government and corporations in America without regulation." And JFK said no, and he's no longer here. And now the whole Mossad been taken over, even through Jeffrey Epstein, who then blackmailed and they got all the information about Donald Trump with his big funky gay ass. And, you know, they want to carry out the espionage agenda and Zionist agenda here in the United States of America. And we got the very first president, Donald Trump, that they got by the balls. Other people they had by the balls, intimidated. Nobody wanted to be RFK. You gonna go along or you gonna get along? What the fuck are you gonna do? Okay, rest in peace, Charlie Kirk, because they said there was another one. And so espionage in the United States, COINTELPRO, CIA, all this, etc. Follow the money. Zeus Network has an APAC contract. As a matter of fact, Jocelyn Hernandez spoke about that.
Violent going on in your network. It's blood everywhere. Everywhere. It's nasty, it's disgusting. It's devil worshippers all over there, and you're messing with the people over there overseas. And you told me yesterday on the phone, my shareholders, which I ain't gonna say no names yet, my shareholders are calling me about Jocelyn. So you got people in Israel calling you about me? You got the mobsters from Israel calling you about me while I'm in America with child? At my old age?
And so, you know, there was a war between Zeus Network and Jocelyn because Jocelyn decided to part ways, create her own network, and to take her intellectual property and likeness that Zeus Network pretty much felt like that they built around her, when that's not true, because she was on Love and Hip Hop, which was owned also by another company that has an APAC contract. So it's all connected to investors. Jocelyn decided to step out and be an independent woman, sign her own checks and collect her own checks, and take all the whatever hard work and money that Zeus Network felt like that they spent on her to make her into a brand, to be an independent. We see people like Michael Jackson try to become independent of the Mossad in these APAC agreements, and he was supposed to complete his tour and gain 100% ownership of all of his intellectual property. And as a matter of fact, his copyrights were to turn over to him to where he would fully own his music. In that same day and time, he actually was no longer here. Okay? So we know that when it comes to power and who runs this shit over here and who's connected to and so forth. So Zeus Network is not owned by Lemon Pepper. Lemon Pepper is the face of Zeus Network. There's APAC contracts that's financing it. Whether Zeus Network makes money or not, they don't give a fuck. What they give a fuck about even from the lens of the money. You know, the black community has $2.1 trillion annually in spending power. We all know that black men make more money than women. However, for every one, there's about 4 black women in the workforce. So theoretically, black women make all the money in the black community. This is why the black woman is the main consumer and the main target demographic to market and promote to. This is why Beyonce will always be relevant. This is why Drake will always be relevant. This is why Zeus Network will be relevant. Their job is to get your attention so that black women, the people that control the energy, the money, and what they pay attention to keep on being matriarchic and lead the narratives and lead what is entertaining and what should be considered taboo or not in the black community. Another clear example, women control SEX. And growing up, if you're square or if you're not a gangbanger doing something to keep on perpetuating a narrative that you're fucked up and that your people, there's no help for them, then a black woman won't even sleep with you. Zeus Network is the devil. Zeus Network is a part of a bigger agenda, a conspiracy against the black community that has been going on for a very long time. When it comes to Israel espionage in the United States, a company like Zeus Network has agreements, has deals to continue with said agendas. And a part of Israel espionage, they even go down to calculate how much money, how much of that $2.1 trillion that black people have to spend is being spent on Zeus Network. Quite a bit, billions of it. And so they're looking at how to break up and monopolize around the spending power of black communities. And then they go even a step further to see Jocelyn Hernandez. I could do a portfolio on her as an influencer, and this is how much money she's worth and how many billions of dollars we're bringing in. Remember, before Jocelyn went to Zeus Network, she complained about making VH1 billions of dollars. And y'all was like, that's a lie. How do you know that? Jocelyn and these personalities, including Chrisean, know exactly how much money they're worth. Kick and all these other contracts and boxing deals and shit, they know exactly how much money they're worth and how much money their influence will bring in. They know this. They have to know this, no more or less than these IRL streamers. We saw at Streamer University, Agent gave a whole class about influencer marketing and clicks and views and how much you're worth and how much you can get these companies to sponsor and support you. This is why Zeus Network is in bed with certain people. Even people like Fashion Nova have the same APAC owners as the Zeus Network. That's why all the Zeus Network talent have these Fashion Nova deals. Karan Kane came onto my platform and specifically told me out of his own mouth that Chrisean Rock had a rich and powerful father. She had a contract with Fashion Nova before she even came out to LA, so she was already in bed with these people. I even remember seeing a video from 2021, I believe. Chrisean was sitting down doing makeup, and she said that she would never run out of money because she knows this rich and powerful family who happens to be Sean Malone and Lisa Malone, who has pictures with Snoop Dogg, Pharrell Williams, and all the local politicians and so forth. And another reason to know that Chrisean is down with the Mossad is because Chrisean, after just one fight, has been issued a license to claiming that she's a pro boxer. Now, she did one live stream where she was sitting down watching the fight with bad table manners and saying she don't want to do celebrity boxing matches. You don't want to do celebrity boxing matches because both of y'all have something to lose. It's not going to be Zenith Zion who's going to take a bag to act like you knocked her out when you really don't know how to box. Chrisean is still stuck on figuring out how to use the speed bag, let alone and got her professional boxing certificate. But because she's a part of the Mossad, connected to that white man who's lobbied all 3 branches of government, Sean Malone, who also happens to be Jewish, hint, hint, I did a family ancestry on him. Yes, indeed. Who's lobbied all 3 branches of the government, even to the point to where Chrisean was allowed to meet the boxing commissioner of Baltimore, the same black woman who signed off and said that she's now a professional boxer, and even tried to size up Clarissa Shields because she was going to get that piece of paper and don't know Clarissa Shields or not that other big-ass teeth I told you finish the job what Taseki did not do. She's a part of the Mossad and a part of the manipulation and brainwashing people on what to do. Lemon Pepper's father, Bishop Glenn Plummer. Okay, yeah, this is Bishop Glenn Plummer right here, okay? Let me go ahead and show you. He prides himself This is Lemon Pepper's father. He looked just like his daddy too. Boy, I ain't even gonna lie, boy, you look like your daddy. You your daddy's son, okay? See how he got the Church of God in Christ logo, and he's the first bishop of the Church of God in Christ in Israel. Now you know Israel don't give a fuck about Christianity or Islam. Shit, that's the op. But you know, it was a Jewish man who created Christianity that tells us that money is, you know, the root of all evil, while somebody and other people, a part of different religions, apparently control all the money and the movement and the wealth of it, even the Federal Reserve. But we as Christians supposed to believe money is evil. We also supposed to look up at a white man in a picture, or a white man with a piece of cloth over him, look like he just got from a bathhouse, touching on mankind, and act like that's what we're supposed to see, worship, and praise. But in reality, what they're forming is a brain and how you need to connect to your higher self. So all that spiritual, you know, the New Testament is a spiritual because the physical happened, and they want us to believe that we're supposed to get down on our knees, close our eyes, and think about a white man like Brad Pitt or whoever and say that they're God. And this nigga right here is doing the bidding. Bishop Glenn Bishop, Church of God in Christ in Israel. Okay, it's far-fetched, denied. He's not a part of any conspiracy, denied. He's just the bishop, and you're hating because Lemon Pepper Father made something of himself, and now he's the bishop in Israel. Go cry me a river. Fuck off. There's no conspiracy. Besides the fact that, you know, Glenn Plummer is a gangster and a motherfucking pimp from Detroit, okay? He was over there with them niggas that fucked up Detroit. That's why Detroit fucked up right now. Glenn Palmer is an OG gangster turned bishop. Just like we got these bishops and ministers coming up playing with people's children. And how come every Jew that played with somebody's children, even that man that claimed that he shot up Charlie Kirk and it was a lie, they came back and arrested him because he played with people's children, but he went to Israel. They say Jeffrey Epstein walking around in Israel. Lord, they say everybody who get caught up for playing with people's children go to Israel for sanction. And now you done did, and at the very least, they fucked up the city of Detroit. Glenn Plummer, they say he's an OG gangster. Y'all, way back in the days when them niggas in Detroit, they stopped using the pigs. No. They brought in alligators and fed they ops the alligators, no face, no case, no motherfucking trace. And y'all dumbass niggas still playing with me because I'm telling you, Jarvis butt fed Naziah Harris to a gator in 2024. Yeah, this is a pimp named Slick Black that's now the bishop in Israel Church of God. Like, these people is not finna let you come up there and set up shop. Larry Reed wish he could. Bishop Bernard Jordan wish he could get out the FBI and the feds and shit. Like, this nigga's a sellout, and your son is in charge of intellectual property and is accounting for billions of dollars of the Black American community, running it through and running it right back over there. So Zeus Network itself is an influencer company, and personalities like Chrisean Rock generates millions and millions and millions of dollars for these entities. This is why she can do a boxing match and get paid and cashed out $3 million. So she say, but they say she only got to pay it $100,000. Child, I like y'all nerd. The next boxing match she have, if she have one, because I don't believe that poster is real. There's no opponent on it, and she distracting us from them feds coming knock on her motherfucking door. Ma'am, you under arrest for unaliving Quran Cain. Yahweh, now you want to go to Israel with 12 disciples and kiss that wall thinking that's going to absolve you from your motherfucking crimes. Child, get up out of here. Lemon Pepper, you is the op, nigga. You done went over there. And mind you, he became the bishop of Church of God in Christ in Israel in 2019. I'm like, oh, okay, so they let you over there? Yeah, indeed. But there's an article that was posted on September the 12th, 2021. Okay, you get it the day after 9/11, where 51 members of Hebrew Israelites community ordered to leave Israel by September the 23rd. Okay. Interior Ministry turns down appeals against deportation orders issued in April. Recipients show that some were born in Israel are demanding legal status, plan to take action in court. So even these black people that went over to Israel and have raised generations, at least one or two generations since the 1960s. See, this says right here, the community which believes it is descended from an ancient Israelite tribe began arriving in Israel in 1969, following the late Ben Carter, a Chicago steelworker who renamed himself Ben Ahmed Ben Israel and claimed to be God's representative on earth, okay? So this nigga went over there and said, yeah, we over here. Yes, indeed. Okay, this nigga probably done took the 33rd degree Mason where they bring a homeless black man in and say, this is your God right here to the white people. Their heart just sank knowing that they got to praise and worship and throw at themselves at God's feet, aka a nigga. That nigga went over there in 1969 raising families and shit like that. You know, they picking and choosing, okay? They picking and choosing. You know why Ethiopian women get they clipped off like it's a fingernail? It's because, yeah, over here in Israel, you got to get that clipped off, and you can't even enjoy ACX. God damn. They never even experienced orgasm because they want black women in pain. They don't want them to procreate and enjoy it and populate so that the earth can look like this man right here. And when you talk to Jewish people and ask them to show them your ancestors, show you their ancestors from the 1400s, it looked just like this nigga right here. And they be white as snow and stole identities from the German people. And now I'm just one person, okay? They say it's 9 million that died in the Holocaust. Bitch, it's 12 millions. Whatever that's gonna make you feel comfortable and leave me the fuck alone. But why y'all got to take the niggas that was born over there, been there since 1969 and kick them out during the pandemic? But at the same time, you got Lemon Pepper father just setting up shop over there. Even took Amaya Stoudemire, the ex-basketball player, and popped him over there. Now he's struggling to read like he couldn't read or write before he got into the NBA. He's struggling to read a motherfucking book. It's 7 ways to read the Quran, and they do that shit on purpose. Wondering which one of us niggas gonna find out. And a nigga like me, oh, they scared. Take Tiffany Haddish and Chrisean Rock to go kiss that motherfucking wall so y'all can rebuild their image and likeness like we ain't gonna call them out for the fuck shit that they did. Chrisean been a part of the Mossad. Here go her brother, Diddy, and what he did to Lemon Pepper.
Cause he had a house behind his house. Like he had a backyard with his backyard with a fat ass bed. And then it had like a miniature or whatever. And then me and Lemmy go upstairs. They tell him that he can't security. He went in like a little with no security, so it's just me and Lemmy. We go up in there. Hold on. We go up there. Upstairs. He like, what's up, Diddy? You know, you met Chrisean. You gave her kisses on the cheek. Early on. Party or whatever. We just wanted to follow up. I'm glad you fuck with Chrisean. And then he grabbed Lemmy by his neck and was like, but do you fuck with her? Like, don't play with her. All she need is love. Don't play with her. Don't play with her. And I didn't understand.
Yeah, the Mossad and did it and jacked him up and stuck his little clitoris inside of him and shit like that. So again, Chrisean Rock, you know, she lied a lot. But she says she going to Israel and taking 12 people with her. And we trying to figure out who them 12 is. Chastity, do you got a passport? Is you going to be sober enough to go? Tifa, Shala, whoever, who is going with her? She can't even keep no friends. She changed her friends more than she changed her draws. And we know she don't do that often. Once she over there with AB and Dean and they had to tell her to go take a motherfucking shower. Who here heard me tell y'all that she smelled like a teenage boy that just left practice, football practice? That's what she smelled like, a teenage boy who plays sports. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it, but you're not a boy and you don't play no sports. You work out hunting Blueface. Look, sick. One day you just gonna fall off. You ain't lose that weight out of a natural stuff because you died. You lost that motherfucking weight because they say you was suffering from something. Hung up on Blueface, it just taking her out. Somebody said take Charlotte. Listen, get out my chat and kick. I done packed you up. Now go cry me. Go live and go cry. Cause you don't want it with me. Y'all think Buffalo ass was a problem. You don't want it with me. Your sister China know not to fuck with me either. Leave me alone, and I'm begging you to leave me alone. For we have to get to calling people. Motherfucker. Yeah. Tessa, get out of my chat before I call the police in the health department and tell them you selling selling food out your motherfucking kitchen. So broke ass, leave me alone. Ain't nobody worried about you. Ain't nobody worried about you. Y'all some delusional ones. Who gonna be the 12 disciples with your big back ass? Yeah. Don't play with me. Get out my chat, and that's my last time telling you to get out my chat. You better hope and pray that you got your passport so you can go to Israel and you gonna kiss that wall too. And by the time them folks look at you and realize that you a sack of shit and you make up for a negative deficit in the buying power of the black community, it might be off with you. You a whole liability. They say Chrisean Rock is best friends with Blue Nuts TV. He called her, they gag, and so how they gonna get their fingernails and all that shit done. Is he gonna be one of the 12 disciples that she take to Israel with her? I think not. First of all, they ain't never gonna meet in real life. He's scared to leave Canada before they send his ass back to Guam. And then on top of that, she got felonies, so she can never enter Canada. So you got a friend that would never meet you, a parasocial relationship out of this world. I don't know why Blue Nut TV didn't thank me, because I the one who put him on when they was talking about getting rid of him over there. And I was like, y'all can't get rid of my dog. And now he kid on the phone with Chrisean. And when you think about the Rockheads never holding her accountable, this is the King Rockhead. That bitch smoking a big ass stem. A big stem. I'm telling you. Fuck eating somebody from the back. That nigga got a big ass stem going on because he's a Rockhead.
I'm not about to call that my supporter page. You know Blue Rock TV? That y'all know. That's my baby. He cool.
Look, she's so happy to spread these lies.
I'm not keeping secrets. Everything is just content. Take that. But chat, do y'all like this? Like me streaming from my room? Rather than stream from my bedroom? I mean, the streaming room? Blue Rock TV, I want to say... I'm going to call you TV, because this is annoying just to say the whole thing. TV, you know. Okay, you just had a birthday, babes. Let me call you about your birthday. No, I don't want to call you. Cause you know how he be saying stuff? He'll get me going. It doesn't matter, I'm happy you're streaming. No, y'all happy I'm streaming? No, I've been like, out of the mix. Y'all like my little cloud? So my mom took my blanket with you know that blanket that had me and my son, I'm holding him up? Okay, chat, get the word out for all my supporters. Whoever gave me that blanket, can y'all make me another one? Can y'all give me another one? The one with me holding the baby up, it was so clear, perfect. I had it on, and then there was a blanket with scripture and Bible verses and stuff. Guess who took it? My mom took it. She took it to the program so she could remember me. She's so cute. But I want that on my bed. Let me fix my bed. I did get on my bed just to get on the phone. Child, I got a phone call. Child. Look, I got nothing to say about what happened. But chat, y'all see what look, so I put sticky notes. This little pole right here will be all sticky notes, chat. One thing I like about y'all wanna see this, let me I'll show y'all just a little bit. I don't know if I want to show y'all. I'll show you tomorrow. Cause it's like a whole building right there. I don't know what's right there. post my link, huh? I need to do my link. I'm gonna post my link. I'm gonna do a sleep stream too. Huh? That's crazy. I could do a sleep stream. My mama not here.
Wait, let me get to this part.
Why are you teasing the people tonight, Chrisean?
Oh, see, there you go. You want your little interview shit, like.
Not at all. I'm just playing with you. I know the chat's going wild. I'm looking at the chat right now. They're going wild. They wanted you to react.
And see what I'm saying? He worried about the chat. He ain't worried about the child. He worried about Chrisean Rock got 4 million followers. I can tap into that. He ain't worried about having no integrity about nothing. He's a part of the problem too. How you got direct access to this girl? You own the internet, and you ain't telling her the truth. Like, so I want y'all to see how fucking much dope that these rockheads smoke.
Your interview and stuff like that, you know.
Oh, I should, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that. What else should I react to? What you got? All right. You got some questions or no?
No, I don't want to be messy. You seem very peaceful tonight.
No. We not messy. I just want to know what you think. What you thinking?
Listen, I'm thinking, who are you fighting on the 19th? I know the viewers want to know. I know you guys are holding it back.
Okay, Blue Rock TV.
Yeah.
What you really thinking?
About?
Okay, you don't know. Okay, cool. You got nothing to ask me. Cool. I just was, because everybody in the chat tripping. They're like subliminally saying stuff. I'm thinking I missed something.
Well, I know people in the chat were saying that somebody was trying to call you, and I don't know. I know people were saying that. They were saying somebody was trying to call you.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
So you said you're not doing much because you're in camp, so no weekend stream this weekend? I think that's what everybody wants to do.
I can stream. I might just want to, like, not stream, though.
Like, not really go anywhere, just gonna chill stream type thing?
No, like, stream during the week, because my weekends, I want to concentrate.
People wanted to know who you was on the phone with before you cut off the live. I'm reading the comments, you know? People want to know.
Yo, TV messy, huh?
I want to get to
be honest, I feel like, honestly, like...
But, you know, trying to skip through some of the crazy.
So, hold on, let's see.
What's wrong, Chrisean? What's going on?
So in this video that came apart in this conversation where, and let me know if I'm gonna let y'all listen to it, but Chrisean started saying that her and Blueface are planning a birthday party. And here's Blue Rock. You can tell he didn't believe it because he's like, wait, what? And then she's like, oh yeah, me and the son father. Like, this bitch is slap crazy, and he has a big ass stem this high than my goddamn ceiling. He just hitting that shit, just eating it up and listening to all the lies that she's saying.
Yo, I'm gonna start reading the chat.
What they say?
No, I'm trying to see if anybody has any questions in the chat, but, you know, trying to skip through some of the craziness.
Chat, look, this is the thing about it. I'm staying in my own bubble. I'm by myself. I only talk to myself. I'll be honest. I feel like, honestly, like, when people be on, like, my phone, they don't like being clipped. That's fair because, you know, relationships isn't content unless it's fake, you know? So.
Right. And you know, Chrisean, people be clipping on everything, everything.
They do, and people that's not used to it doesn't like stuff like that. I promise you. So, Chad, like, I get that y'all want to, like, know who and what and where. You just can't.
No, exactly. Listen, to me, as long as they know, you know, hey, what's up, I'm live, what's poppin', you know? They're saying that they hope it was LaRon on the phone.
I don't know. Premature, and then my friend.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. Social Butterfly wants to know if there's gonna be any merch coming soon.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a lot of things coming soon, Chad.
It's a lie. Right here.
Right. You wanna throw a big party?
Okay, here you go. Here you go.
What'd you say?
BB! There's so much going on. Someone asked, Selena's me said, you know, Chrisean's birthday is coming up. Do you have any plans yet? Did you want to mention any of it yet?
Yeah, so me and his father was going to throw a big party.
Oh! So what did you say?
You heard what he said? He said, he paused. That nigga paused. That nigga said, sorry, what did you say? Like dead ass. You can see his face. Oh, yeah, we trying to figure out what you going to do with party. What'd you say? You telling me this is the same day that his daughter's birthday party he didn't go to when they was in the same city? What'd you say? Like, don't nobody believe that. Oh, you can go shake all the chicken bones you want. That nigga is not coming to no birthday party for Chrisean Jr. And the more he get older, we see him bent up like a presser. That nigga is not coming. What did you say? Like, that nigga was so confused. Listen to this Rocky.
What'd you say?
BB! There's so much going on. Someone asked, Selena's me said, you know, Chrisean's birthday is coming up. Do you have any plans yet? Did you want to mention any of it yet?
Yeah, so me and his father was going to throw a big party.
What?
So what did you say?
Oh, Lord. You didn't hear me, Blue Rock TV?
You said who's going to throw a big party?
Me and his father going to throw him a party.
Oh, nice. That sounds good.
That's a
Where's
total
it gonna
lie.
be? Do you know yet, or
that's what I'm saying. Hold on.
Details are to follow.
Hold on. He said. Look at it. He's so messy. He knows she lying. He knows she lying, and he know his lights, his water, his food, and everything gonna cut off if she don't like him. He don't care about you and your delusion. He exploring you no more or less than Perez Hilton friends did when he was mutilating himself. Nigga ended up looking like Carrot. The reason it stayed up, all them people's up there, they wanted to be in the screenshot. They want a motherfucker to come and follow them. And now their whole channel is talking about how sorry and how bad they feel, and they get more clicks and views than ever. So Blue Nuts TV is playing the game, okay? Oh, sorry, what did you say? And now he asking you for details like where it's going to be and so forth. And mind you, this is the same day she released a poster saying she's going to box on the 12th and ain't no opponent there. Who the fuck do that? Like, I'm the main person. People just going to show up for me. Nuh-uh. You are a professional boxer, remember? Everything is a double-edged sword. So we don't expect you to fight no amateurs because you now a professional boxer. What professional going to throw a fight and have something against their record for you? They going to knock their other teeth out your motherfucking mouth.
So what did you say?
You didn't hear me, Blue Rock TV?
You said who's going to throw a big party?
Me and his father going to throw him a party.
Oh, nice.
That nigga know he messy.
That sounds good.
That's a
Where's
total
it gonna
lie.
be? Do you know yet, or details are to follow?
Baltimore.
Nice.
Baltimore. None of your family, your sisters, ain't nobody coming there but Terrain. And she come in my chat again. I'm gonna show that picture how she had on them little girls fucking She had on some fucking church shoes with some little girl socks. You know how the little girls wear the white socks and it fold over and it got like the little flower, little blossom pattern and shit, the ones that we see every Easter Sunday. How about Chrisean's sister, Tessa, the slow ass for motherfucker. She had a pair of them on with some heels and feet look bigger than Miss Netta and the bitch. Get up out of here. They say Blueface said he don't know nothing about no party and Blue Nuts TV. He right there. He didn't tell you to snap out your delusion at all. As a matter of fact, he done posted up a clip hoping to go viral and remixed it with other shit to string along this narrative to make this bullshit seem like it's real. Ain't shit real about that. You a problem. You are a problem sitting up in line with this girl acting like she ain't insane.
Oh, nigga.
And then on top of that, see, Blue Nuts TV.
I'm fucking these bitches.
Look at this nigga.
Shoot her. Fucking them. Why the fuck do you care? Why are you telling the bitch that I'm fucking not to fuck with me? Like, or not, like.
Not finna clip for her.
What are you saying that for? I don't know. Certain shit for me trying to just be too personal. Like, if I was with a nigga and he telling me, hey bro, why you fuck with her? You shouldn't fuck with her. You should stop fucking with her. I'm gonna be like, bro, get off my fucking dick, nigga. You got your own dick. Fuck you worry about my dick for, nigga. School crib, get the fuck out of my face. Bitch ass nigga.
I don't know why he's sitting up here still repping Crips when he can't go around none of them. Your own set got the DP you for snitching in jail, and then the Bloods to ran you out of the jungles. You can't go nowhere. That's why you live way in the valley in Tarzana or some shit. You like to shit it on yourself like Chrisean Jr. did when the police came to just to do a SWAT wellness check. You thought you violated your probation. Stop talking all this stuff, nigga. Hush.
Nah, bro, like, she ain't good for you, bro. You need to go fuck with another bitch. Stay away from her, bro. Like, what? You must want to fuck my bitch or something, because why are you on my dick?
This nigga boring as hell. Let me see. Did they start it off eating? That's what they usually do. They ate somewhere. That's all they do. Them bitches over there eat. Neveah, they say she looked like an albino Shrek and Miss Piggy.
Try to read between the lines.
Shit, y'all did up. Y'all said she looked like King Harris. Now that she looked like a Tiny, the mama at this motherfucking point in time.
Or maybe I just don't think like that. Granted, you know, everybody probably don't think like me. But I'm not finna. Y'all be too invested in other people's love life. Feel me? These bitches gonna fuck me anyway. No matter what you say. Don't nothing control these bitches but dick. Literally. Screw grid.
He ain't lying, but you need to stop all of that, nigga. All of that over here, you know Z Banger live and shit. That nigga get all them views, but don't make no money off of it because of your nasty ass mouth, nigga. You talk. Let me see. Lady T still got the 25 gifted.
That's like dirty macking at this point. You need to stay away from him. Why? Because he's fucking you good. Crib.
Oh.
Feel me? I ain't talking about nobody, chat. I just be seeing a lot of like clips and shit. I ain't talking about nobody specific. I just be seeing clips and shit like, and it don't be like bitches in the video. It be like a random ass clip of just somebody just sitting in the camera talking like, yeah, she needs to stay away from him. You need to stay. Why are you on my dick, bro? Why are you on her pussy? What the fuck? If you're over the age of 21 and you trying to tell somebody not to fuck somebody else, you're trying to fuck them. That's like dirty macking. You feel me? That makes me feel like, okay, you're trying to fuck them because why are you saying that? Why are you even thinking like that? You shouldn't fuck with him no more. Why? So she can fuck with you? Oh, man. The fuck? Jeez. Weird, chat. We all grown as fuck, chat. You can't tell no grown ass bitch not to fuck no grown ass man.
That's a fact. Somebody said Lady Alcohol still said yes.
Be realistic.
Crazy hell.
Shout out to the real Yerk. The really Rick for the show. Hey, y'all ready to get this raffle going now? I'm about to pick one of these 3 and see who won that meet. Appreciate those gifts.
Let's see who entered it. And God knows I know who did.
Hey, Lady LA. You have won a big black dick.
Lady LA? Who is Lady LA?
Step up and claim your prize, Lady LA. You have just won some dick. Whoop-de-doo. You're great. W raffle. Everybody put W's in the chat for Lady LA. And I don't even have to mail her the dick. I think she's in LA. I think she's in LA. W. Yeah. Baby want a big black dick.
I think that is Lady.
Whoop-de-doo.
And she's renamed herself Lady LA because.
Not just any big black dick either. It's 101 Dalmatian.
I think that's Lady T. Cause see, I'm gonna show you why. Right here, she
Lady
gave
LA,
me
what's your
25
Instagram,
gifted.
girl?
I don't see no Lady LA on no gifted. I see a Lady T, number 7 gifted. So that's who that is. How much I want to bet that Lady LA is Lady T, and he dumbing up the fall for her? So I said she changed her name. I'm so glad. I'm so glad she's. I'm glad she.
Oh, Chad, don't be hating because you didn't win a big black dick.
Blueface and Sean David Way. That's on y'all, nigga. Y'all keep on taking.
Don't hate that you ain't win the dick. For the now you trying to sabotage Lady LA. School crib. Y'all ain't right, Chad. Y'all is not right. Y'all really jealous you didn't win a big black dick. School crib.
Fireball. Yes, that person is blocked. Been calling me private. Get up out of here. You ain't got broke ass motherfucker on welfare with an Obama phone. They can pile up. On Jesus they can. Fuck wrong with you?
I'm hungry.
Hello.
Where are you?
I'm getting the stuff right now. I'm about to be on my way back.
You're taking forever. I'm hungry.
I'm sorry. And I just got a message at you on live. What were you saying bad on there? Can I get extra of this ranch and this soy sauce?
Nothing.
Okay. You say what?
Nothing. I'm just raffling your little dick off.
Oh, you raffling my little dick?
Yeah, raffling. Quick little raffle.
Damn, you ready to get my little dick away?
Yeah. Shit. I ain't ate this motherfucker yet.
Huh?
So you ain't ate this motherfucker yet?
I'll eat it tonight. Put me into labor, please.
Put me into labor. Ooh, I like the way that sounds. Good kid.
So didn't the doctor tell her not to mess around?
Alright, hurry up.
I'm hurrying you.
Didn't the doctor tell her not to mess around because she's gonna get sepsis?
Good kid. Hey, nigga number 3. You get one of them, one of them Gatorades, nigga. nigga.
Every time. Hey man, I'm putting the shit in the washing machine right now, bro. In the cleaners, so that should be ready for tomorrow.
That nigga a do boy.
Come on.
The cameraman, he doing laundry, everything around that bitch. They gotta get up out of there. That nigga $23 million in debt.
Hey, nigga number 3. Is nigga number 2 out there?
Hell yeah.
This is Pops, man. You had a baby yet?
Nah, not yet.
Oh shoot, man.
Almost.
I'm about to bottle home for you.
You see what I'm saying? I told you she had a false labor today. She thought she was gonna have the baby today. I tell you, I know the truth.
Nigga number 3.
I told y'all
number
that.
2.
Look at the fucking title. Now they actually just said it today. Oh, y'all had the baby. They thought they were gonna have that baby today.
Nigga number 2. Zero said play a beat or something.
Chad, should we make a song? Yeah, kind of in the mood to record tonight. I think I'm gonna make a song. Fuck it. Hey, chat. Shout out to Baby Bree Love. I've been on here. Let me see how long I've been on. What's up, gang? Where the fuck is my shit at? Shit up. $43 minutes. Fuck it, get us to the sub go chat. You want me to stay longer? Give one more time, chat, or what? You think we're gonna get to the sub go?
Somebody said I'm not finna support Blueface. He a rich nigga. That nigga's $23 million in debt.
Yeah. One more time. Ah, fuck it. Y'all know I wanna stay. Chat, you guys are getting so close.
Nigga, just end the shit, bro.
I really think you guys can do it too.
Begging.
What the hell? One more time. See you with another 5 gifted.
At this point, this
I
nigga
see
just
you really
begging,
trying to
bro.
stay on tonight. I see you putting the chat on the fucking back. Just dropped like 20 on us. Least December just came through with a 5 gifted.
Hey, that nigga done begged for
Hey,
125
shout out to Least
gifted.
December.
Hey.
Shout out to Rick and Nick for the sub.
Subalotos.
I don't want to leave you guys, chat. I really don't. What should I do? Play it again?
Nigga. Fuck you. You figure that shit out. I'm about to look at the latest update on Perez Hilton. Then I get back to that if he's still around. Perez Hilton TMZ. Let's see what they're reporting. Cause see, a company like TMZ,
Perez Hilton,
who would benefit off of this shit. Mind you, TMZ, the only reason TMZ got it popping. One second, yeah. The only reason TMZ got it popping is because they exploited Britney Spears. And I actually read a book and I felt really, really bad for her. And I was like, F TMZ. TMZ will exploit any and everything for a click and a view. They are the goats of clickbait titles and clickbait storylines and drip feeding the public narratives. I've told you guys since day one that the kids and his mother was in the house. People attacked me and ridiculed me. Now that a white content creator on TikTok said it, people are listening to me. I also told you guys that there's a great possibility that Perez Hilton did not make it. And so people, mainstream media specifically, and TMZ want you to believe that he's in a hospital and just recovering. He's going to be just fine. When in actuality, they're organizing business plans and everything. I don't know how long it's going to take them to release the information about what's actually going on with Perez Hilton, or if they want to just drip feed this and use this as headlines for the rest of however long, right? The news is slow. Primaries are coming up. I don't see nothing else happening that's going to be so shocking and make a lot of money for advertisers. So it's beneficial for TMZ and the mainstream media and even Perez Hilton's own family to drip feed his story in the truth that he actually might not have made it. Allegedly, he's no longer alive.
Hilton's family, they are having trouble dealing with what happened earlier this week.
Yeah,
horrific scene at his Miami house where he had slashed himself over and over on a live stream. And he is now in the hospital under psychiatric care, and his family is saying this is absolutely heartbreaking.
Yeah, so as you know, he has 3 children. We know that the children were not home at the time that this incident happened, but of course people are wondering what's going on with the family.
See what I'm saying?
So we actually,
see what I'm saying? We know the children was not at home when this happened. This was posted 7 hours ago, nigga. Listen to what I'm saying about TMZ, man. Y'all are disinformation, nigga. TMZ also almost ran plays to ruin the D4D investigation. There was a licensed attorney, Mark Garagos, and this crack job here running interference, saying that the prosecutors don't have enough information to arrest D4D. They're harassing him, all because Harvey revealed that he lives in the Burr Streets in the Hollywood Hills and he wants to protect his neighborhood and his neighbors and all them underground tunnels up there. So they ran a lot of interference. They got derailed by the truth, and D4D is going down. But TMZ was pushing misinformation and even demonized Celeste Hernandez, the actual 14-year-old victim, and want us to act like we didn't see them do that. So now you posting videos where you're repeating these lies, saying that the family wasn't in the home when we know that to be a lie. This is why I was attacked, because all these people are listening to the wrong people. Like, swear to God, boots on the ground, Facebook, local authorities, people are reporting the truth in these platforms that are owned by corporations. TMZ is not independent. It's owned by Fox Studios. They're pushing narratives and agendas that are not true to deceive you. The man is gone. Just go ahead and report that. We don't need to find out that you finally gonna tell the truth that you knew the whole time 2-3 weeks later. For a click and a view. I get, oh yeah, the Nolan Wells situation is heating up. Never mind, a black woman was hung from a tree on the same day while all the black people in Mississippi was celebrating, Mississippi River Brawl. In the same county, Jackson Police Department is investigating a black woman hung. And they want to sweep that underneath the rug. Why don't you report on that instead of playing with people? Go and tell them that Perez Hilton is not here. And all this other shit, and report something that's factual and true, and that's important for us to look at instead of being distracted.
The family released a statement basically saying that Perez is doing better, which is a great update because
he's communicating.
He is communicating. Now, as far as how much he's communicating, that is unclear, but they're saying that he is speaking to them in some kind of manner, which is very hopeful. They haven't really touched on what exactly is going on with the children, but we know that his sister was at the hospital visiting him, and the family has really been by his side, along with his attorney, Bryden Friedman, as well.
So, is there any sense that we're getting about what triggered this thing?
Not necessarily. I mean, there's a lot of speculation online, and he's been very open about his sepsis struggles. I mean, he was hospitalized for 21 days, and in podcast clips from days leading up to it.
That was not just last week.
Correct.
It was earlier this year.
But he's having like significant financial trouble.
Definitely.
And that feels, at least from everything I've seen,
from the hospitalization
it's
leading
more
now.
immediate, the financial problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we had spoken to a lot of people who kind of painted a picture of what Perez's life has been like in these past couple months. And as we know, he moved from Vegas to Miami in June. So that's not even that long ago. And he had been struggling with his finances. You know, he wasn't given a lot of perks when he came to Miami the way that he was in Vegas. And because of all the financial issues he was having with the medical bills earlier this year, that really put him in a tough spot where he was
Did he have
merch.
health insurance?
It's unclear, but he still has projects in the works.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
you kind of get the vibe with the health insurance, the way he was begging the public for help with the medical
That
bills.
he didn't have it.
Probably
Right.
didn't.
Yeah,
or
I mean, that's the way it feels.
But a lot of people online, I mean, as you can imagine, there's so much speculation as to what caused this. And a lot of people are turning back to the sepsis that he had earlier this year and have looked online and saw that a sepsis psychosis is something that can occur or be like an after effect of having sepsis, because it does affect your brain. It can trigger, you know, these psychotic episodes to occur. So a lot of people are wondering if maybe that is somehow tied to what happened on Tuesday night.
The other thing we're trying to figure out is obviously, you know, the people, you know, we can't really get an answer because the people that know him that we're talking to don't have a direct line to him because he's in this 72-hour psych hold, right?
Right.
The big question that everyone wants to know is, where are the children? Our belief and assumption is that they would either be with the mother or the sister.
Right.
Because the mother was, as we have talked about since yesterday, the mother is always been living with Perez in Vegas, in Miami, so she's always been around them. So they have a great relationship with his mother. So the belief is that the kids...
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that Children's Services has got to get involved in this now.
Right, that video is very alarming.
Yeah, I mean, they have to step in, and I guess the question, will somebody get guardianship?
Right. And that's what we've been asking. The problem is because we haven't been able to get that answer yet from the people because he is locked up, but that is the big question now is the children. Right. Another interesting thing we had learned was we've talked to a couple people that right before this incident happened the other day on the live stream, Perez and his team were in talks for him to be a part of some reality show. And if you think about it, that would be great for him, for someone who is financially struggling, right? It's a paycheck. And I guess from what I've heard, he wasn't actually going to do the reality show because he would have had to take his kids out of school because the production company wanted the kids to be a part of this reality show. It was for a major network. The person didn't know what network, but a production company presented it to him and his team. He wanted the kids. He felt it was more important that the kids be in school. And he passed, from what we've heard, passed on this opportunity, which is kind of...
See what I'm saying? There's corporations that want to profit off of and benefit off of the kids' talents. He passed on it. I'm pretty sure his mother and his sister wanted to amplify that, to build the PerezHilton.com brand that they have the passwords, access, control over. And now, the best way to get his kids in the picture is by gaining sympathy off of him and what he's going through. See, this is the epitome of what it means to be worth more unalive than alive. So while they're sitting up here still reporting that they don't know if the kids and the mother was there, they know what's going on, and they're drip feeding and bird feeding information like the kids an opportunity that they got, because this is a whole conspiracy. This is a whole plot. These kids are gonna become these socialites or these actors, and people are just gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, we love them," just because who your father was. And now, now that he's allegedly gone, he's now going to reap the benefits of everything that he worked hard for. He wanted the recognition. He wanted to be famous. Now you famous looking like Karen, and your kids is going to get the sympathy card and be able to go around and benefit off of nepotism in Hollywood. Perez Hilton is worth more gone than actually here. So I don't know if they're going to put him on a permanent conservatorship if he's not already gone, but they're going to get him out of the way. They're going to get him out of the way. Like, I feel like his mother wanted him to do this so that they can gain custody of the kids to exploit them throughout Hollywood. This is deep. And they don't know they know what they're doing and saying. They just playing mind games with the average person. I'm not the average person. I see what y'all doing, and I'm going to call it out.
Crazy, again, if financial problems were there.
Yeah. Hey, our chat is wondering if you guys have been able to figure out what's going to happen when Perez gets out of the hospital. Is he planning on staying in Miami or Vegas or going back to the biggest?
One would assume, based on how alarming this live stream was, is that he, coming out of the 72-hour psych hold, he would go on to receive even more professional care just based on how alarming that is. I don't think 72 hours is enough for what he was going through.
What if he comes out of this thing?
So again, they're pushing for the conservatorship too, if he's alive. And behind the scenes, I'm pretty sure he's still being mean, grumpy, angry. Man, come on. Even if he's alive right now, we're not gonna see him no more. He's done. Nigga, and you see what they did to Wendy Williams? And we know Wendy Williams is way more popular and more celebrated than Perez Hilton, respectfully. Much of his support now is sympathy and empathy. And people feeling bad. And his kids gonna benefit off of that. I'm telling you, man, it's a cold fucking world out here, man. Even like Michael Jackson. Sat up there and they convinced him to have them white children that ain't even his, and now his money that went back to Sony and in his hand of white children. Money ain't even black no more. So they definitely know how to paint narratives and maneuver with generational wealth. We also seen this with Tick from the Ellen DeGeneres show with his wife, Allison. That's his name, Tick, right? I'm sorry I be fucking up people's name, but y'all know what I'm saying, man. These people be maneuvering and trying to get famous and stay famous and get motherfuckers out of the way, and are going to grift his energy to do that. So I can definitely see someone like Salone Bella channeling Perez Hilton if he's no longer here or if he's locked up in a conservatorship. I definitely see people protesting against this type of tyrannical control. And worst of all, it's coming from his own family. Mind you, his family seen how TMZ built a media empire after clout chasing off of and exploiting Britney Spears' mental health and putting her in the conservatorship. So you got TMZ, who built their brand off of Britney Spears, which ultimately led to her family taking control of her life. They're pushing the same agenda, the same motherfucking play, and you're not slick. This is disgusting, deplorable behavior. They are benefiting off of and profiting off of this incident with Perez Hilton more than anybody. When I say they, I mean it's his mother and his sister.
Fine, but is this something that could happen again?
Right.
And
well, that's
especially
why,
if the kids
why
happen to be at
Children's
the house.
Services, will get involved.
I think it's a terrible situation that Perez is in, and I think that the family, being in touch with him, able to talk to him, and communicating that with us is really a positive. I do think he's going to need extra care afterwards. That 72 hours isn't enough.
I think we all thinking that, but you have a platform and stuff, and you're enforcing this.
No way.
I mean, the people are entitled to their opinion. I think we all are saying this, but you got to understand something. TMZ is owned by Fox. Fox is in bed with Nickelodeon and everything, and all these other people that wants to do business with his kids, and he said no. And don't say no. Like, he could have very well been protecting his kids from predatory behavior and shit like that. These motherfuckers take you out to get to your motherfucking kids. Dead ass, like the video, subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, that's the beat right there, chat. This nigga tripping. Load that bitch up. School kid.
Say something, bro.
Hello. Mic check, mic check.
That's a nice beat. Oh, I found the post. It take him forever to make a song too, nigga. Just spit that shit out. But give me 1 second. I found the clip of him denying that he's planning a birthday party with Chrisean Rock. And Blue Rock TTV knew that was bullshit and continued to support it because he's a rock kid. He like that good ass dope over there. What's going on? Please, play.
I'm planning a birthday party. I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that. If she, I don't think she would want me there. To be honest, chat. You think she would? I don't know. The last thing I seen of her, she said she would call the cops on me.
Right.
That's the last clip I seen. I don't know what the hell you guys are watching.
There's so much going on. Someone asked, Selena's me said, Chrisean's birthday is coming up. Do you have any plans yet? Did you want to mention any of it yet?
Yeah,
just lie just because she got
so me and his father was going to throw a big party.
So what did you say?
You didn't hear me, Blue TV?
You said who's gonna throw a big party?
Me and his father gonna throw him a party.
Oh, nice.
Fuck out of here. Chicken Little.
Just put it all out for a second.
The drop.
Hey man, I'm about to get out of here. This nigga man, we'll be waiting for a Chinese New Year by the time this nigga lay down any fucking bar. With that said, love you guys. Thank you guys so much for pulling up on me. Thank y'all so much for respecting each other. Thank y'all so much for being here. Fireball, you changed your picture and it kind of threw me off. But anyways, do not please play the clip when she pretends she's on the call and the phone ring. Yeah, let me go ahead and play that because I did see that was going viral. Again, she just lied just to lie. Somebody like that, you can't trust them as far as you can smell them. And you can smell her from all outdoors. So I guess give her ass enough rope, she'll hang herself. And that's why them feds gonna be knocking on her door behind what she did to run the door. All right, cool.
Hello. Hey. Nothing. What are you doing? What you about to eat?
Girl, stop trying to act like you lit. Stop trying to act like you got some peaceful relationships and peaceful conversation with people. Get your ass up out of here. You lame as hell for that. Don't nobody want to talk to you at all, okay? And that probably was them feds caught Chrisean Eugene Malone. We've been hearing online that you claim that you're gonna leave the country. Park your coochie right there. You're not going anywhere, okay? Matter of fact, you're gonna be in jail before you even box, okay? That's why ain't nobody on the poster, because don't nobody want to fight. Yeah. Ain't nobody. You're a professional boxer now. We don't want you to fight any amateurs. We want you to fight people with registered hands. We don't care if Tasiki end up boxing somebody from Baddies and win. You gotta up the ante because you went over there and manipulated the boxing commissioner in Baltimore to act like you was somebody. Sean Malone and Lisa Malone went over there, okay? All right, okay? You probably don't do no dope publicly, but they still say you on that shit. And when whoever you fight get done with you, your mouth gonna look worse than Charlotte, like somebody gonna tear the roof off that bitch, like how they did some on Zeus Network. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I love y'all, and I'll see you soon. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be televised.
What is in your life's blueprint?